Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly Dungeon Master this evening. Tonight, we are continuing on with our ongoing campaign playing Paizo Publishing's very cool Pathfinder 2nd Edition, set in Greg Gillespie's very cool Barrowmaze complete setting. And with me tonight are the stars of the ongoing Barrowmaze campaign. I'll go the order I got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing tonight? First up is Arlen.
Hi, I'm Arlen, and I am playing Angus McLeish. He is the character from the Galantry game, ported over into Barrowmaze because we are not following Sir Yvain's exploits tonight. We are with the other party right now, so I needed another character.
Nice. And next up is George.
Hey, I'm George. I am playing Bargo the Infamous, a wizard on the run, who is one of the characters that actually is in Ironguard Mott, and we're going to pick up the trials and travails of their little crew tonight.
Definitely. And last but not least is John.
Hey everyone, I am playing Zuko, the fun-loving, fire-wielding goblin that heals people as well. He's kind of interested, and we got so many wizards going on right now. It's like he's starting to feel threatened.
That's funny.
Okay, now I will, let me see here. I'm testing out a new, ooh.
That's an interesting sound.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like Tom Sawyer or something.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, it's the soundtrack to an 80s Michael Mann film.
Yeah, exactly.
Zuko's gotten really good at his harmonica.
Mm-hmm.
One of the two.
Okay.
That's really good. I like it.
Blade Runner or something.
Yeah, totally. Okay. So we'll put that down. So this, where we last, well, let's talk about, so what, this evening, what we're going to be doing is, we're transitioning from the last couple of sessions. We have been focusing on our heroes, the group of heroes that is in Helix, the city that, or the town, I should say, that is the, let me zoom in here so I can see where I'm talking about. Boom, here we go. So thus, for the last few sessions, what we've been doing is focusing on what's been going on in Helix. But a few days before that, and the reason we've got two groups of players right now or two groups of characters, is because a second group of players have set out for both Ironguard Mott, the capital of the Duchy of Eric, the region where the Barrowmaze and the Barrowmoor are located. And also they're heading on towards Bog Town, where they're hoping to meet with the Mother of Toads, a legendary creature or woman, or perhaps both, that lives apparently somewhere outside of Bog Town, who is said to be the wisest woman in 100 miles. Now, last session with these characters, our Ironguard Mott heroes, they arrived and so 2 sessions ago they arrived and took up residence at the what was it? The
Bloated Halfling.
Bloated Halfling, that's right. And after arriving there, what happened? What do you guys remember?
Well, and just to make it clear that this Splinter party is still involved in the overall storyline that's going on. Yeah. Bargle and Zuko and Carl's character. What's Carl's character's name?
Buka.
Buka, thank you.
Mm.
Decided to come to Ironguard Mott about the Mother of Toads, but also to talk to a seneschal who works for the Ironguard family, named Runa, and to see what she knew about the Froglings, and as well as to tell the Duke that they're undead that are getting closer and closer to Helix, and we want him to know that, even though that might be a politically dangerous thing to do, considering his son's supposed to be in charge, or not his son.
Yeah, his son.
His son, Kel.
Not Kel.
Kel
the son. Kel Ironguard is Duke Ironguard.
He is.
His son is Krothos Ironguard.
Okay.
He's the wastrel.
My notes are not as correct as they're supposed to be. Got it. So Krothos is the one that hangs out with the Black Dragon?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so I had that. That's where I went wrong. So we did some business. We delivered a package. We got some money from that. We tried to stay at the Bloated Halfling. There was a cutaway scene to two figures, a tall and short figure, watching Bloated Halfling. And they seemed to be after Bargle. Then cut to the next session where we pick up where we left off. We wound up meeting two other characters, Morn McCor and Elenil, who were mercenaries who worked together, it seemed like, to Bargle.
Yep.
Who basically introduced themselves, and Bargle was very suspicious and nervous about all this. But ultimately, they started to have meaningful conversation. Unfortunately, a kid ran in, grabbed Bargle by the hand, essentially, or Bargle reached out stupidly, and for something the kid had in his hand, and was just a rolled up scroll, and got a black mark on his hand that cannot be removed, and the note just said, "See you soon," from B&G. Who Bargle knows who that is, but what everybody knows is that this is the mark of the Shadow Hands, and so we got kicked out of the Bloated Halfling, and this is something that's very difficult to hide, but he's doing his best, and the group decided ultimately that this was a good time to get out of town, since Bargle's now persona non grata, and we had business in Bog Town anyway, and so Bargle was very happy to go along with that group consensus, and so we basically prepared ourselves to head to Bog Town. We do have, some of us do, Zuko has a pony and Bargle has a horse.
Same as Charcoal.
Fuka has, yeah, right. And but the other people, I think, do not have mounts. So I don't know how we're gonna.
No, and you guys had you had logged your mounts with the
we went to the
Silver
stables
Standard Merchant Company.
Yeah.
Bandrick Ironstone. Or the big guy played by Vinnie Jones.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Who we brought this package to, and who we're supposed to pick up a package from on our return trip to Helix, if there is one. We shall see what happens. But the plan is to currently to head to Bog Town. But we have not yet encountered Angus.
No. I think what we'll. Oh, yeah. You know what? Give me a sec here. I'm clearing out some of the handouts from the last session just to clear the top part here. Okay.
I think you're just letting this music sink in because it's freaking me out.
It's so good. Okay, so I think where we will. Why don't we do this? Arlen, tell us a little bit about Angus.
Well, Angus is a sort of a wizard. I mean, he is technically a wizard, but he spends a lot of his time more on kind of martial endeavors. So he I think, has been working as a blacksmith in either Ironguard Mott or Bog Town for some time, because he's fairly skilled at crafting and all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
What does he look like?
Does he look like he's a big old Scotsman? He's got kind of long reddish hair, and he's got a great big bastard sword, and he, wears this bright blue kilt. And
cool. Is there anything about him that looks like it would give away the fact that he knows something about magic, or is that sort of a hidden power he's got?
That's sort of he's certainly not. I think you might be able to have, if you got real close to him, you might have a sort of sixth sense. The hair on the back of your neck stands up when you realize that he's got something sort of magical. But
plus the spell book.
Plus the spell book. But he does a pretty good job of acting like that's just a book that he likes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming he's like a big guy.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Cool. Good. Margo likes that.
Yeah, in the other campaign, we keep joking that what sort of wizard is he, because he doesn't behave much like a regular wizard at all.
He's the one that comes close to death and laughs in his face.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I have, you guys are playing that game, and I have watched it, so I'm familiar. Just in case anybody hasn't met.
Oh yeah, no.
Now you have a good reason to go watch the others.
Yeah, watch Glantry. It's fun.
Well, and this Angus is a separate. This is a parallel Angus.
Yeah, parallel. He's sort of the echo of Angus McLeish in the other game. Sort of a similar character, but not the same person, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Eternal Champion model.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's also the lazy DM who just wants to reuse.
Well,
No,
or the lazy
I'm
player
happy
who wants to reuse the character.
Yeah, I love it. This is how much we play together. Is that you're suggesting my DM lazy tricks now?
But I'm happy because I get to play with this character now. So
Absolutely. You know, it's also
good.
it says a lot that you enjoyed the character that much, because you don't normally play.
I do not normally play wizards.
No.
I am much more of I mean, to be fair, I'm normally a big guy with a big sword type character player, and Angus is still a big guy with a big sword type character. He just also has magic to make his sword.
I may have been able to guess what certain characters, what people would play when I made those characters in the first place.
Yeah.
Angus can rest easy because Zuko knows Featherfall.
There you go. Why don't you give me, Angus, give me a percentile roll too. I'm looking at the back of Broodmother Sky Fortress. There's some neat stuff in there.
The music is
44.
44 is... So this is a random motivation. You can take or leave this. PC wants to completely eradicate one type of monster found here from the face of the earth.
Interesting.
Frogling.
Oh yeah, I was thinking froglings. I think I want to kill frogs.
Okay.
Awesome.
And why don't you give me a D30 roll, please? 30.
Mm-hmm.
10.
Okay. That's kind of how I expected you to start. I'm getting you to roll on the carousing table to figure out how we're going to introduce you here. So you guys are... Let me just get things set up on this other map for you guys. I think because to set up what's or to excuse Carl's absence today too. So what's happened is, you may remember from last session that Buka was pretty hot and bothered about burning this fucking plate, going to the Black Dragon, the tavern that seems to be at least from what Bargle has said. Play is under, basically connected with the Shadow Hands. Oh, George, you might want to change your display name too. Got you as Raven.
Oh yes, thank you. Sorry, yes.
No problem. It's only because I'm gonna mix it up. In my Starfinder game, I've got a player named Tom, and one of the player characters is named Tom too. So I routinely have to say, yeah,
Tom the player.
Tom the player, Tom the android. Yeah, and it's because of, and it's not on purpose, but Brent the player, like I've known Brent since I was in grade 2. And every one of the last campaigns we've played in, there's been some fucked up naming thing. Like 2 people will have character names that rhyme, or 2 characters. Well, there's the last 2 things. Our Traveler game and our Star Wars game, they had rhyming names, and I would always fuck them up. And I was like, that's it, no more fucked up names. And he's done me one better now. And we got Tom and Tom.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
That's great.
Yeah. All right, so let's see here. Let me get you set up in there. I'm going to make one quick change here. Angus, let's see if you can notice the subtle change I make to your character.
He's a she.
Let's see here. What's it going for? Oh, this music. Kevin MacLeod's music is fucking great.
That's great.
I'm gonna have to get you to send me the link to find some of this stuff.
Oh, it's just under Incompetech. It's the Roll20 stuff. It's the built-in stuff. One of the tabs under the jukebox is Incompetech, and it's all of Kevin MacLeod's stuff. And he's just got, he must not sleep and just compose music 24/7. Okay, where am I here? Let me move over here.
INCOMP and Competech?
Incompetech, yeah. Well, you don't even need to search for it. If you're in Roll20 under the DM thing, If you go to the tab that is Jukebox, there's 4 tabs under there, and then the one on the furthermost right is Incompetech.
So while you all have been doing that, I have now bought Brood Mother Sky Fortress. And I knew that this was the case, so I'll point out to anybody who's watching in case they want to take advantage of this. There's a drive-through RPG sale on all the Lamentations of the Flame Princess stuff. $2 a book.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to subscribe to get that music.
Oh, you may. Yeah, you may have to get access to Jukebox. You may need to have your subscription.
Depending on how well my group likes it, I may do that.
Let's see here. Why does this token not have sight? It's weird.
He's blind.
Yeah.
He's a wizard.
That would explain it.
Yeah.
His real name Isaac.
Yeah. Good callback.
And should we, or is it going too far, figure out a connection from old?
He does not have a connection just yet. I don't think.
Perfect. Sounds good. Nope.
Or hold on. You know what? Wait. Give me a sec here. Yeah, because I give me an excuse to use Pickpocket Press's awesome low fantasy gaming again to fill in some stuff. I don't know if they released a preview for the companion that's currently being kickstarted, and the Scion is going to be a class in it. So they're introducing Psionics to low fantasy gaming before 5th edition does.
Wow.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Okay, let's see here. Give me a D20 roll, please, Arlen. How about I turn over there?
9.
9, okay. Interesting. Okay, I got an idea how we're going to incorporate this, and we'll do it in the game. Give me a sec here to grab any stats for one thing here. Where are the stats for Purple Worm? I mean, come on. Where?
Not a Tarrasque? Okay.
Will that work? Will that work?
Jonathan, are you 4th level?
I am not.
That's what we're hoping for tonight, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I gotta
We have
grab
to
one more
kill a
book.
lot
Be
of
right back.
things.
Oh, right, you need 390.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Once we do that, Zuko will have bard spells, and it will be glorious.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
We can twin magic missile people.
Totally.
What I like best about this is, even though I'm only trained in cult magic, I'll be able to cast my full level once I get that 1st level spell. So it's like...
Yeah.
I think I'm going to pick up magic missile. Yeah.
I like Magic Missile. It's interesting use of 3 actions.
And the moment I get 2nd level spells at 6th level for Bard, I'm going to shoot lots of magic missiles.
I'm looking forward to Haste because Haste now.
Sorry about that, guys.
Because it gives you an extra action. No problem. You can actually do 2 spells in 1 round if they have few enough. Number of actions.
Okay, so I've got the stats of of what I need here.
Music is starting to get to me.
Just wait until the encounter.
You can turn it down on your own.
No, I like it. You embrace it, you know.
Well, I can't wait, guys. For October, every game I run is going to have a horror tinge to it.
Sweet.
It's going to be so great. I've got 2 sessions of Starfinder, and we last left our heroes about to investigate a ruined starship. So, and then Barrowmaze it's the gift that keeps on giving and giving and giving. So, I got to figure a way to up the ante.
I want to run. I feel like I want to run a game at the end of October because it will be the 40th anniversary of me playing D&D, which was Halloween of '79. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, and being forced to play by my friend's older brothers.
Oh my god!
At which we were like, oh come on, and it was awesome, obviously. Never went back. They wouldn't let us borrow the books though. So the next morning we got up and we were just like pulled my dice out of Monopoly. We're like, okay, 1 to 3 you miss, 4 to 6 you hit. Let's go.
If anybody watching is interested, we were doing this before the stream, so this is why we're late.
Yeah, we were. We were late.
I'm
late
vamping to give Kevin time.
Yeah, it's let's see here. Here we go. Okay.
Do it.
Now let me quickly look at my handy dandy difficulty level. So I want to give a proper introduction to this character because I think
He
that
falls out of the sky. That's all.
Well, we haven't had, apart from the animal companion, we have not had, knock wood, any character deaths yet. So
Hey, Hair Dog was a character.
Way to introduce my character.
You're level 1. You can ask John, like when you get into serious encounters at level 1, it's a little dicey for a low level character.
Don't make a combat character level 1, not when you're with 4th level characters.
Well, and Arlen, I don't know why you would be worried that
I know.
Kevin would
Why
kill
would
one of your
I be
characters.
worried that
Why
Kevin's
would
gonna
you?
kill my character?
I mean, he hasn't killed one of your characters.
You killed a lot of them.
I'm just gonna have to keep.
I think I witnessed 2 of them, and I'm relatively new to the channel.
Let's see. You know what's crazy to think is that we, like all these campaigns, this is really only kicked off in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But there's such a rich history from the previous campaign of it that you ran. That
For this campaign, yeah, for Barrowmaze.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I was looking at old episodes, and I saw Arlen in chat in some of them too, which is awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah, from way back when.
Yeah.
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 Okay, let's see here. Okay.
I watched probably a good, like, at least between half and a third of the original Barrowmaze campaign, so I've got some idea of what all this stuff is about, and
this the long shadow of now dead Sir Albus.
Yep, the long shadow of Sir Albus is a fascinating story arc.
Yes.
Yeah.
I use the complete buffalo when it comes to player characters.
But it makes it feel like it's all part of one world. So.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
Good.
I got Hobbs to credit for that because Hobbs did a really cool, like when I watched one of his streams for Kalmata, it reminded me that like because he had that persisting world and the characters came across basically the corpses of a previous PC group. I'm like, that is so fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we're ready here, guys. And let me move us in here. Okay, so our scene opens, guys, in the darkened streets of Ironguard Mott. The Mott, as it's called. So Bargle and Zuko, you guys have talked about, and Buka and your 2 new companions, you guys had talked about where to go. And Buka has come up with some kind of cockamamie scheme to get some, it's the stuff he needs in order to make it, a bigger boom effectively. And he's taken the 2 new hirelings with him. And we're picking up with you guys making your way through the darkness, through the darkened streets on your way to what do you call it? To the Black Dragon, where you're intending to make your place. Let me move you over to the screen here.
Wasn't Zuko opposed to blowing the place up? Pretty sure he was.
Yeah. I mean, Bargo was not.
No, I think that's why you guys made your what do you call it? Decided to kind of like, all right, we're going to take our leave. So you guys are making your way through the entire city itself is or the town is built in a walled structure. The whole thing has been walled off, and they've made very good use of every square, every available patch of free land in here. What you're passing on the left, you guys can see, is the ruins or the remnants of a structure. It's the foundation. No doubt something that might have been lost to fire and has yet to be rebuilt. But you can see, there are still the remnants of the walls in there, but it does not obstruct your vision. On the right, This is a, I think it's a low, I think I was supposed to put walls in there. Oops. Let's quickly do that. Hope you enjoyed your view, boys, because it's about to go away now.
Oh.
Yep.
But what you hear is, oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. I love me some dynamic lighting. So you guys are making your way along the street, you know, and with Buka and the hirelings, you know, off elsewhere. Does take us into where, you know, what's going on in your heads. Zuko, last you knew, you were playing, you know, harmonica with some with the local band, and then suddenly things kind of got crazy and you guys were kicked out. But Bargle, you've got a much better idea of precisely what transpired there.
Yeah, I was learning things about the Shadow Hand and where they're located and what they've been doing, and
Yeah.
so I know things about them now.
Okay. So, Bargle and Zuko, have you guys been walking along in silence, do you think? Or do you think that, like, you Bargle, what's, I guess, like, what do we see with you right now? Making your way through these two-story, most of the buildings in the Mott are two stories as well, too. So it's got this, you know, creeping, high, you know, claustrophobic feel to the inside. Particularly this district. Like, as you're moving to the quarter where the Black Dragon is, it's definitely seedier.
Yeah, he obviously being very nervous considering what's just happened. He's tried to cover up, we talked about this last time, he tried to cover up the black mark so people wouldn't see it. But in addition, the moment he stepped out of the tavern, he cast mage armor on himself.
Yep.
So you see this cool, like magical, translucent kind of field like appear around him just for a brief instant and then disappear.
Yep.
And he is walking with Zuko and making essentially small talk, but nothing that, you know, Zuko would find strange for him to say. But really what he's doing is keeping an eye out because he feels like death could come from it, you know, anywhere at any moment. So he's kind of like got a magic missile spell on the top of his mind, possibly invisibility ready to go. Like he's got that like right there, just in case he needs it. But he's just trying to he's attempting to not look suspicious and not look like he's, you know, trying to make his way out of there as fast as possible.
Sure.
He doesn't know if he's pulling that off, but he's definitely wants to get out of here.
So you guys are making your way towards there, and you're keeping your eyes, as you're making your way through the Mott, your eyes are darting to every darkened alleyway. Bargle, do you have light as a cantrip?
I do.
Prepared? Okay, so that's what is active. What do you think you would have cast light on?
That's a great question. So I like to restrict myself to stuff. So yeah. So I'm wearing some kind of amulet around my neck, and so it's usually hidden inside his clothing. But he pulls it out and he casts the light on that. Okay. So it's on him, but he could always take it off and throw it if he had to.
Okay. Okay. So it's light, and Zuko, of course, you have dark vision, so you know you don't you're able to navigate these darkened streets, but they're otherwise like there's no lights in this part of town. You kind of have to bring your own torch or lantern or whatever.
Let me ask this: Do I think that does Bargle think that having a light spell cast is something that calls attention to yourself normally? Like, would that be considered just not a polite or a good thing to do?
Well, I mean, like otherwise you're making your way in the blackness, right, through the. Well,
I have dark vision as a second level spell.
Oh, okay.
Prepared.
If you want, I mean, it's up to you. What do you think?
I think that it'd be better not to have the light spell because I'm afraid to, you know, even if it's normal to do, to call any extra attention. So I will, instead of light, I'm going to use my second level
dark vision. Okay.
My 3 second level spells. Yeah.
Is dark vision unlimited in range, or is there a range for the dark vision for the spell? I know Zuko, like the character class versions are unlimited, or the ancestry dark vision is unlimited, but I can't remember what.
Let's see. You grant yourself. You gain dark vision.
Full stop. Okay, then yeah,
So
then you can see
full
his.
stop.
Yeah, let me just
Yeah,
change.
Serious as Bargle and being in the suspicious, Zuko is almost the opposite. He's
Yeah.
over there just waving his little wand of fire around, little sparkly bits, and then he's kicking any loose stones and just looking around and wondering why Zuko's so suspicious.
Okay, so there you go, Bargo. So your vision now is should be much longer.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and
Yes.
yeah, so you guys are
Just
moving
good.
along. The sounds you're hearing, are just the really the muffled sounds of sometimes of people fighting inside buildings. The sound of like a married couple shouting at each other. Yeah, but otherwise, it's really just the sound of your footsteps on these old cobblestones. What is your respective perception bonuses, guys, for Zuko and Bargle?
I believe Zuko's got a pretty good one.
Nine.
Nope,
Nine for Bargle.
Okay.
5. We forgot Zuko doesn't have much wisdom.
So Bargle, you're the first one to hear this. As you're making your way, down here, basically you guys need to go straight forward for about another maybe 3 or 4 blocks, and then you turn off, and then you'll reach the Black Dragon. But as you guys reach where you are, you can hear the sounds of, the sound of a scuffle, and you hear, and people kind of angrily shouting. Why don't you each give me a perception? Let's see how much you're able to pick up.
Superheroes
Not a
do
lot. I think you've
No.
heard the sound. That's really it. It's a sound of definitely more than one person, less than 10, but you don't know how many. And it's just from straight ahead and then to your right. There's the sound of and you can hear people muttering something, and I'm not sure you can quite make out. With those rolls, you can't quite make out what's being said.
Okay.
So what are you guys going to do?
I turn to Zuko. Do you hear that? I hear something. You hear that?
I hear scuffling and what sounds like somebody being beaten. Zuko wants to investigate. He has this moral compunction to find out what's going on.
Sure.
Bargle's like in the midst of about to say something as Zuko runs off.
Okay. So Zuko, go ahead and
guess
move
we're
yourself
going
forward. Okay, so what you see over there is there are 4 armored figures who are standing over a man who looks to be bigger than any of the other 4, though he is unarmored and dressed in I'm not sure. Let's do this. Let's have you give me a society roll, Zuko. Let's see if you recognize where this guy's likely from.
Zuko knows exactly one thing in society because he is a bard.
Oh, the
Oh,
dice
man.
would...
Only the shadow hand.
Okay. Bargle, you've seen Zuko go scampering forward. Zuko, were you making any effort to be hidden here whatsoever, or?
Well, no. Do I know anything like how these guys are dressed? Do they look important or official or?
So what you see is they're wearing long. Let me see if I can make a handout. Do I still have the? Yes, I do. Awesome. Okay, give me a sec here. I'll give you the handout. And. Okay, so this is how they are all dressed, guys. Now, the one way that the ones in our game differ from these guys is that around their necks, each of them has an amulet hanging, and the amulet has a symbol of a crown placed atop a stylized mountaintop. Zuko, why don't you give me a religion check? Let's see if you're able to recognize what that, or if he happens to be familiar with that symbol. Nope. He's not.
I know occultism.
So you can see there's 4 of these guys standing over them, and then the guy on the ground who appears to be dressed differently. He has a like a leather, jerkin or a jacket on, I should say, and he's got some kind of skirt on. There's a big sword at his waist, and he looks like that these guys have been giving him the shit kicking. Is when the guy tries to stand up again, another one kind of hoofs him in the ass, knocking him forward, and he kind of falls against those stairs that are there.
Well, Zuko, he's not trying to be stealthy or anything. He'll just point at him and say, "Hey, stop assaulting the very masculine lady."
Nice. Okay.
He's addressed.
So, Bargo, let's go back to you. You've seen this kind of happening. What are you...
Yeah, I mean, so Bargo has his negative traits, for sure, but he does have one trait that he, whenever there's an underdog or somebody that's in trouble, he does try to do the right thing, which we've seen previously in his character. So when he hears Zuko say that, he assumes there's a young woman being beaten.
Okay.
So he's going to not try to be stealthy. He's going to rush up there. His plan is to rush up there as well.
Okay. So go ahead and move yourself up there. Let's just say you've been kind of slowly moving towards, and when you hear Zuko cry out, you can move yourself up to basically be next to Zuko.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Okay. There we go. So that's what you see. Now,
Okay.
the young woman on the ground kind of looks up through tattered kind of hair. There's part one of his cheeks is quite swollen. And Bargo, why don't you give me a religion check as well? Why don't you give me a religion and a society? We'll see how much of this scene you're able to make sense of.
Okay.
Whoa, nat 20 on religion.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's
Oh, and
18,
society.
I know.
Wow. So society-wise, we'll start with that one. What you can tell, the young man who's on the ground there, he is from a region in Galantry. Galantry is a region of different principalities, of very, very different cultures, very exotic ones that aren't found anywhere else on in the known world, as far as you know. Nowhere in the Northern Reaches, nowhere in the rest of the known world. But he's actually from a place with a roll that good, a place called Clantyr, the Principality of Clantyr. And you have met these people before. They're, I think you probably know them as brave warriors, and that's really that. Let me just see here. Do I have? Oh, great. Get Steve into the hangout. Let me cut and paste. Good old Werby Werb's token here too. Let's see here. Where is he? Which I know he's on the first screen. We're Binnicus. Here we go.
Buenos nachos.
Steve, oh, what's shaking, buddy?
Hey, Steve.
Yo!
Hey, Quavo.
Perfect timing.
Excellent. Well, the music is so creepy here in World 20.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for. All right, and we're going to introduce Werb into this scene in a moment. I'll let you know once once you sort of are able to interact with everyone else here. Let me make sure you've got sight. Yeah, you're good to go. Okay. So, as for the religion check, Bargo, you know this because you've run into these guys before. So these guys, they are part of an order of basically divine knights. They're a brotherhood of knights who worship and they're part of this sort of like extreme faction found in the Northern Reaches who worship Crom Cruach, the god of strength and battle. This particular order believes that, and this is something that grew up around legends in the region of the what do you call it? The Prelacy of Midmark, around the area that is the ruins of Archaea. They hate magicians. They hate wizards. They hate sorcerers. They are that. This is not a. Fortunately, they don't have any real substantial control in any region, so they don't have any, places where they're burning mages and stuff like that. But that is definitely it's definitely a very strongly held belief, to the point that they believe that their order are witch hunters. And I think that probably you can think of what the circumstances were, but I believe that Bargle has likely had a very close run-in with them at one point. Angus. This evening started as a fairly relaxed evening. You just got to Ironguard Mott. You know, you were part of some kind of caravan. As is often the case, you don't lead with the fact that you are a wizard. And you fell in drinking with a bunch of guys, not really understanding what, you know, the, what their actual shtick is. Are you trained in religion?
Am I trained in religion? I am not.
Awesome. Okay, so I don't think you really clued into who these guys are. They're a very martial order. They follow the god of battle. So, you know, I mean, I imagine, or you can imagine, you know, why you would have fallen in drinking with these guys. However, at some point, either by virtue of you being in your cups or something they noticed, you tweet to them that you are a wizard. And this, what led you outside was them sort of, they convinced you to step out with them for some other reason. They're like, you know what, we got another place, we gotta go, you gotta see this place, or some similar, you know, subterfuge. Only when they led you down an alleyway, that's when they all kind of began sort of shit-kicking you, and you have not had a chance to, you may have tried to get one spell off, but I'm gonna say it's just a cantrip that you were trying to get off, and it was interrupted by a boot heel to the face. Hence the big swelling on this. And what they've been shouting at you is calling you demon, calling you, you know, devil worshiper, and that they know what's to be done with witches. And you've heard now the sound of a blade being drawn from its sheath. You recognize that sound. You may think you may die here. You are outnumbered, you are definitely outmatched, and these, their intent seems to have gone very, very lethal very, very quickly. You also, whatever fogginess that may have afflicted your senses, completely driven by pain, by the imminent peril of death, that is completely drawn, you know, it has been driven from your mind. You are now firing on all cylinders. Your wit is as keen as the edge of your bastard sword or claymore. Guys, would you kindly click on your tokens and click on initiative? Now, I think everyone's going to be rolling perception for their initiative, unless someone has a pitch for something different. Oh, make sure you click on your token before you roll it, though.
I did. That's weird.
Okay. Did you roll on perceive, or did you roll on initiative there? Zuko, you rolled on perceive rather than initiative.
I did. Okay, let me re-roll that then.
Yeah, sure.
Even better. I like that one.
Nice. That's why I don't mind doing the re-rolls, because it has a chance of being even better.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, with Werbin, what's happened with you? I don't think you can turn into anything that flies. Let me see here.
No. Or can I? No, I guess not.
I think you can just turn into a normal, your, what do you call it? If you've got the, whatever is animal forms or pest form spell, I think that you can only transform into things that cannot fly.
Okay.
But let's see here. Animal form, I think, is a level... Animal form is a level 2 spell. You are level 4 right now, right?
That is correct.
Okay, so you won't have access to level 2 spells just yet.
Oh, I don't?
Wait, hold on. No, you do. Yeah, you do. Hold on. What am I talking about?
Who I have? The question is 3, I think. I don't know if I have 3.
You don't have 3. That's right. Yeah.
Are we still using Pathfinder rules?
We are, yeah.
2?
Yeah, Pathfinder 2, yeah.
Yeah, I have the book, but I didn't get, for some reason, I didn't get your email. But that's okay. So I had some ideas about my cantrip and spells. Anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. So, did you get the physical book sent to you?
Did you send them my address in Calgary?
No, I sent the... Well, I mean, like, I gave you the book when you were in Calgary.
Yeah, I got the book in Calgary. Yes.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, and then I emailed you. Yeah.
Victoria.
Right. Okay. So no, the. Okay. Well, let's do this. Your. Let's see here.
I've got the text though on my. I've got the Pathfinder rulebook.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to say is that you've been in cat form. You've cast animal form, and you've been. Oh, it only lasts a minute. Never mind. No, that won't be. That won't work. Yeah, you've arrived in. Let's see here.
I've been lurking.
Hold on here. One sec, Zuko. I think we've got him on. Where did we use him last?
Wyvern Thieves.
Hold on. I think I've got.
I can cast animal spell by using a wild shape. I can do so at 4th level, even though a 3rd level spell is higher than the highest level spell I can cast.
Druids are fun like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a feat for 4 points, though.
Where did I put you? Because I know I made.
He's under handouts.
Oh, he is. Yeah. No, I thought that I had made a token for him already, and I just don't remember where I put it.
Yeah, the scene outside the cave with the zombie troll things or ghost trolls.
Oh, is that when you used him last? Okay, perfect. Thank you. That
where
will
the
help.
Wyvern attacked us.
So I know where. I think I know where to find him then. Let's see here.
They don't like magic users. Well, hello.
Yeah. Oh, he's not there either. Shoot.
Hello.
Sorry, I'm gonna have
to. Well,
I've
got a stat.
That's okay. Give me a sec. It's drag and drop into here anyway, and we do have the character sheet for him. So, where is he? Meefit, where are you?
Under handouts.
Oh, so you know what? He may not. I thought, did we not make a character sheet for him?
Yeah, it's under handouts. 5 method. I've got it pulled up.
Where is he here? Is this a? Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll put him under characters. He shouldn't be under handouts. He should be under the characters. Handouts is actual handouts. They're not actual character sheets.
Ah.
Okay. Here we go. Boom. There he is.
He'll pop up on my turn.
Boom. And let me just quickly adjust his hit points here. For those listening at home, my apologies for a bunch of bookkeeping here, but we just need to get this set. Oh,
Those of those watching,
Wait a
if you
minute.
play Roll20, being a summoner, take time.
Character sheet.
I'm primal, right? Choosing the primal spell list?
Yes, you do. Yep, that's right.
Me too.
Hit points 16. Okay. So why will this not let me? Oh, hold on. That's why. Okay, and hit points. Boom. Does that work? Yeah. See name. See bar. Visible to everyone. Autumn overlapping. Boom. Okay, there you go, guys. So I'll just put him to the side for now, because he's not summoned just yet. Can you see him?
I can.
Okay. Boom. There we go. All right. So, let me put this in descending order here. So that is it. That is it. Oh, look at that. Our Angus is up first. So Angus, you have just heard someone call out for you. Werbin, I think that you ran into Buka, and I'm gonna put you just at the edge down here of the street, because you would have just showed up here, and you can see your allies up the street there.
All right.
Okay, so Angus, you are up first. Let's start the. Hold on. If we're going into combat, let me get. I'm gonna get some fighting music going here.
You gotta go with that.
This isn't fighting music.
This is
that constant dread.
no, not that one. Let's see here. Awkward meeting. Boom, boom, boom.
I don't know why it's called Night Break.
No, I don't like that one.
That's too triumphant.
No, that's way too. What's this one? Ooh.
That's interesting.
Okay, we're into combat now. So, first up is Angus. What are you doing, Angus? You're prone on the ground.
Prone on the ground. Can I tell which one of them pulled his sword out?
You could seek.
Seek. Okay. And do I have a sense of basically are these guys the sort of bad guys who are going to have opportunity attacks?
You have tried to cast a spell before, and they have interrupted your efforts.
Interrupted, probably. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stay prone for now.
Yep.
I'm going to do, because shield is only a verbal, so it doesn't trigger opportunity attacks.
Okay. Nice.
That's true.
And then I'm going to get my sword out.
I think that is a manipulate action.
Oh, right, it is. Interact with objects. Manipulate.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, instead of that... And I can't step while I'm prone, right?
I don't think so, no.
No. Okay, that's what I thought.
Is it possible to use athletics to leap to your feet? I don't know.
Athletics wouldn't help with that. Acrobatics potentially might.
Oh.
Let's take a look here.
No fun being prone in front of a whole bunch of...
No.
Yep. No fun being prone. But if I stand up, I'm just going to take a whole bunch of opportunity attacks from all of them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's one of the definite dangers in this game.
Yeah.
Being prone.
Yeah.
I'm having Galantry flashbacks. We're all wizards. Well,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's tricky. Like, there's not really a way to stand without...
Can I grapple from prone?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Excellent. So I'm basically just going to try to tackle one of them and kind of get him between me and the other guys.
Okay. So, give me an athletics check, please. Let's see. 21, nice, okay. So, this is compared to... Now, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to knock him down? Or are you trying to push him back?
I'm trying to basically knock him down so that he's on the ground with me, so that it's harder for them to just have free attacks on me while I'm on the ground.
Okay.
Basically, I'm not necessarily trying to... Well, I'm more trying to start a scuffle with fists so that the swords don't come out.
Okay.
Let's just put it that way.
Okay, so then I'm going to rule that as a trip. So it's versus his athletics. Let's see here. That does... It's not a crit. So which guy is it that you were trying to get the legs out from under?
I think this one behind me.
Okay, awesome, okay. So for that action, then yeah, I'll put Purple's prone. I'll make you prone as well. Purple prone. So what we see is, you kind of look up, your hair's all kind of matted in your face. You see the Zuko, like, leave him alone, and you just spare a quick look over and, tackle this guy to the ground. He does fall prone. You have one more action if you like.
I don't think there's anything... Oh no, I'm going to seek and try to figure out which one drew his sword.
This guy right here.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, Zuko, your turn. You saw that this guy on the ground just tackled one of the armored guys to the ground. What are you doing? 3 actions.
Zuko, throws his hands open and flames start to lick around his fingers. He goes, strands of Aether, wisps of fire, twist yourself into a living fire. And he uses his whole turn to cast Summon Elemental.
Okay.
Nice.
And it's going to drop right here.
Okay.
and it gets its actions right away. So it's
Hold
going
on.
to.
Just one sec here. Just want to check something.
Yeah, the summon spells are sustained, so I spend an action sustaining them, and then they act on their own 2-action thing.
Okay. And sorry, do they? You needed an action to order. They're treated as minions, so you'd need an action to command them. I don't see that it gets to act right away.
Oh, does it?
No, at least I don't see that in. Unless there's something in at least in the spell description.
See, I'm pretty sure where it's at.
Like
I saw it
unless-
under components, not that. Here we go. Summon. Creature called gains effective summon trait. Minion trait.
What page
Generally
are we
attacks your enemies. It's page 301. Immediately when you finish casting the spell, the summoned creature uses 2 actions for that turn.
on? Okay, yeah, perfect. No, that's fine then.
Yeah, it's a minion, so I still have to spend my 1 action sustaining the spell. So.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's going to target these 3 guys here
Yeah.
with his breath weapon.
Okay. Now hold on. That has a manipulate action. So it draws.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah, it's a breath weapon. I'll take a look. Oh, let's see if it's got the manipulate trait.
Yeah, I'm not.
Like a Burning Hands does, and it's effectively like a Burning Hands
Yeah.
ability. So.
I don't have the bestiary, so.
Okay, I do here. Let's see here.
Oh, damage is
No, it
low.
doesn't say manipulate.
So does he have to attack with a breath weapon?
It's 2 actions.
Well, no, but is it an attack action? Like,
Nope, just breathe the cone, and then they get a save.
okay.
And then you can't use the breath weapon again for 1d4 turns.
Yep.
You see here. Holy glossary.
I'll accept that one. Sorry for making it so complicated, people at home.
No, it's you know, this is how we learn, right? So, because I was looking up one of the players in Starfinder has a character that's gonna be summoning stuff now too. So I've had to familiarize myself with that stuff, and I wanted to make sure I wasn't confusing one with the other. No, okay, then they just get to make their saves here. Okay, let's see here.
There is persistent fire if they fail, so.
There is persistent fire regardless. And actually, Tom was asking about this. So the way that basic save is written is that it does not say attack damage, it says damage. So if you save against half, so the way I'd rule that is that persistent damage would still, it would be half the persistent damage that they would take. Okay. So let's see here. First off, let me make my saves here.
Oh, it doesn't say it's
1, 2,
DC.
3 of them. Okay,
DC
and it's
17.
DC 17. Just trying to see what their reflexes are. Here we go. Okay. 2 of them make it, 1 of them does not.
Okay.
And oh fuck, nope, not crits. Very close to critical successes too. Okay, so then that means that I'm going to say this one here is the one that did not. I'll put the red on him. I'll put the yellow on the other ones to reflect the persisting, whoopsies, damage. Go ahead and roll first breath weapon damage.
What's it's free? It's already rolled in that stat block.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
There's minimum damage. But
Oh,
he gets,
fuck.
he gets to use it after 1 round.
Okay. So, and give me a 1d4 roll, too. That's the persistent.
Okay. 1d4.
Okay.
Why do you hate me roll twice?
Well, I mean, at the end, it's only 1 round, so he has to use it again, so that's not horrible. Okay, so it's 1 from him. Minimal damage from some of these. And... okay. And he's got the persisting, which will take on his turn. All right. So that was Zuko's action. Now it is
Longest turn ever.
their turn. Okay, so no, you know it's I kept looking shit up, so that's my fault. All right, so here we go. So on their turn, we've got for the one in front of the fire mephit, he's going to act first. So interact with object comes out, draws that big sword of his, and he attacks the mephit. That is a 26. Mephit's AC is 17.
No,
so
one last thing. Critical.
yeah, not a crit. So that's that. And he takes. Let's see here.
Don't kill my Mephit.
He takes 12 points of damage.
You almost killed my Mephit.
Let's see if the follow-up strike gets rid of it. That is -5, so it misses. Not a crit miss, but he misses. Okay. So first one attack. Second one is going to get rid of that Mephit as well too. Strides forward. He has this thing out already. That's a 23.
1 damage.
Mephit takes. That is 9 points of damage.
Well, I distracted 2 of them.
Yeah. And then he, you know what I'll do? I'm just going to move the Mephit over here, so we don't, just so I can keep the token. All right, and then he's going to use his last action to move again. This guy yells out for free. Witches! 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay.
I am a sorcerer, sir.
Then the other one is going. Oh, I'm getting feedback from. I think from you, Steve-O. It was in the hangout probably. I'm not hearing it now. I think you're just the levels on your mic might have gone up. It seems fine now. Okay, the other one is going to action to draw his weapon. I think he's seen you do this, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. He comes racing up towards you as well. The one standing next to Angus spends an action to draw his. Oh, the one on the ground actually is the only one left. Oh no, there's one. Yeah, the one you knocked prone. So that one is going to scramble to his feet, draw his weapon. And then he's going to swing down at you there, Angus. And unfortunately, you're flat-footed because of your being prone. Come on. So we have our first crit of the game.
Go.
So let's see. We got, and for those listening at home, the critical hit deck just showed up today, too. So, this is a slashing damage.
Here we go.
Nerve slice.
Doesn't sound good.
So here, are you using? You did activate your shield. Do you want to use your shield?
So I'm going to interpose my shield.
Okay.
For 5 hardness.
Okay, so that means that'll suck up some of the 24 damage that you're taking.
Oh,
I think that
wow.
Straight up kills me because if you get to your negative full amount, no, that does. No, 24 without. If I hadn't blocked anything, that would.
Yeah, that's where it would have. So this thing shatters through your thing. You are. This doesn't matter because you're, now dying too. But nerve slice, critical effect. Your target is slowed 2 for 1 round.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys see this guy gets up and he calls something out. It's a prayer to Crom, and then shatters the shield under the weight of his. The shield shatters under the power of that strike. And I think we are done. That is it for the witch hunters. Werbin. Okay, hold on. Did you move yourself up? Is that what your action's going to be? Remember,
I better, yeah.
Hold on, Steve, because your token's down here for a reason, buddy. Because that's where you were.
Sorry, I stuck up. Werbin's very sneaky. Okay.
He is. Okay, so Werbin, you can. Your move is what? 40, 30 feet.
Yes. Character move. No, it's here somewhere. And it is DC speed 25 feet.
25, yeah, because you're a dwarf. You got tiny little legs.
All right. So if I run,
that'll mean.
If I run,
so each remember, you got 3 actions. Each of your actions, you could move 5 squares.
Well, actually, I could shoot my ray of frost like 120 feet.
Yeah. So how far away are they?
They are. Each square is 5 feet, right?
Let's see here. Well, here I can just. Yeah. There we go. Someone's measuring for you.
100 feet.
100 feet away. So So yeah, you could just try and Ray of Frost if you like. There's...
Sure, why not? Good.
Okay. And
Here we go.
here it comes. Holy
Nice.
shit! Wow. Okay, so then yeah, you unleash this like from seemingly nowhere, guys. The one on the bottom there is tagged with this bolt of cold. That is not a crit, but it's pretty solid hit. Steve, you can still do another action to move if you like. That's only 2 actions to cast Ray of Frost. So you can move 5 squares if you like.
Do that.
And then Bargle, what are you doing?
As I see him getting closer, especially after seeing that vicious attack that was just made, he casts shield, so this, blue net of hexagons appears for a brief moment, and it's kind of concave thing disappears, and then he casts sleep at these 2 guys right here. So it's a
Awesome.
5-foot burst. So I'll put it at the vertice that will get both of them. And I'm gonna type on the spell because I just put it in.
Okay.
So it's a DC 20 will save.
Oh, did it? Do you have it ticked? There's you have to tick certain boxes in order for them to display.
Did it not come up when I'm having problems with roll 20? It doesn't say sleep, enchantment, spell level 1, verbal somatic.
Let's see here. I, for one, blame the DM.
No, I'm having like artifacts and stuff that are blocking my vision. And...
Oh yeah, I had that earlier today too. If you just click on refresh.
I tried reconnect. Or
So
refresh on the...
like full refresh your browser.
Yeah, the save effect.
Okay.
So the saving throw is in there.
There we go.
Did it display this time?
Yep.
Now it worked. It looks correct.
Excellent.
That's
okay,
a good DC.
Ooh, man. Okay. You're level 3. Yeah, right, because that's that one. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so 2 of them are making their saves. Maybe I'll use a D20 instead of a D12. Let's see. Let's go red one.
I like a D12. It sounds good.
Okay, so one of them succeeds. It's not a crit. The other one fails, and it's not a crit. So let's see here. Failure falls unconscious. So the one on... I'm going to roll randomly here.
Make it random.
Yeah, so here, we'll do it in chat. Number 1 is the one on the top. Number 2 is the one on the bottom. Okay, so it's not the one that's taking persisting damage. That, actually, I got to roll for see if that's good. Flat check, see if that goes away. No, see, still burning. So he takes 1 point of damage. All right, and then the one on the top is the one that falls unconscious. So he, let's see here. There you go, sleepy token.
Yeah, and the other guy, all he does is take -1 penalty to perception checks per round.
Okay, nice. All right, is that it for you, Bargle?
Yep.
Okay.
That was shield
Angus.
and 2 actions.
No, I'm
right. You gotta
down
go down
to
here. Right, there we go. All right, Zuko, you're up next. What are you doing?
You're all up in my grill, man. He's gonna step away, and then he's noticed that the Ray of Frost spell works better than his fire did.
Yeah.
They killed my method. So he's gonna tap into his primal water spell that he hasn't used yet. Debut spell. There's water, water, wet, and human. Crash, smash, bash, and thrash. Take that, stupid. And then he's
Awesome.
hydraulic push.
Ooh, cool. So let's see here. A powerful blast of pressurized water. So it hits this guy. 8 bludgeoning damage.
Low on a 3d6. Ooh.
And let's see here. What does it do?
Knocks him back 5 feet until he takes damage.
Okay, that's it. All right, so boom, he skitters 5 feet back. Whoa! And is you have 1 more? Oh, you move. So I think that's all your actions, right?
Yeah.
All right, Angus, give us a recovery roll, please. It's a flat roll.
Can I just spend my hero point to not be dying?
Yes, you can. Yep. Boom. So you've stabilized on the ground.
That's what I want to do.
All right, and the witch hunters. All right, the one now because these are witch hunters, they will know the Cummings into the shtick about what do you call it? Your sorcery. So he is going to spend one action to kick his ally to wake him up. That guy cannot act this round, but he is he has been awoken, and purple is prone. Okay. And I'm just gonna get rid of these yellow dots because they're not. Oops, they're not taking any persisting damage. The one he kicked a guy, then he's going to race forward, and he says, "Oh, witches! Oh, witches will die!"
Curse you with bad luck.
Attack you there, Zuko. Crom! 23.
Yeah.
You take 14 points of damage.
I'm not built for combat. Somebody save me.
The other two, I guess, are going to come racing forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come lumbering forward.
Again.
Then against you. Oh boy. I'm gonna roll randomly. 1. Where is it? How do I do that again?
Zuko is so small.
So 1. Oh, that's the thing with it, because you're non-human, because you're a goblin. That's where I think it may be a question where they may, rather than trying to split the forces and try and take down both spellcasters, they may just focus fire on you. If it's a 2, it's gonna be on the goblin. Not on the goblin. Okay.
Yay.
Bargo.
Yeah.
18. Does that hit your AC?
No, I have a 21.
Oh shit! So it swings and it cuts across your arcane armor. You can hear behind that big mask of theirs. Sorcery! They say again. Witches!
That's right.
Now this one is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2. I'm going to try and flank you. There, Bargo. And I think he can't get behind there because it looks like there's a little bit of a raised platform there from the foundation in the way. But he does have an opportunity to attack. So Bargo, 19 misses, right?
That's right.
Okay. Again, hits your magical armor. And that is it for the witch hunters. Werbin! It seems that there's a never-ending stream of these things. What do you want to do?
And, well, first I can move forward 5 feet.
Okay.
I do against one of these guys here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm still a little far away to do very much of anything at the moment, but I can hit them with Ray of Frost again from this distance. So
Absolutely, yeah. So you're striding forward and you unleash another Ray of Frost. Go ahead. Oh, okay. I got to roll for. Does not end, so he takes another 1 point damage. So the burning guy is still smoldering away from your Mephit's power, the Mephit's attack. And Werbin, you hit him, but it doesn't. It's sort of like the frost spreads across the back of his armor, but because of the heavy plate, this is what these guys look like. Werbin, where is he? He's probably at the top. Yeah, the armored assailant. That's what he looks like. So unfortunately, it hits that plate armor, but does not pierce it. Yeah. All right, now, Bargo, what are you doing?
So I'm going to sustain my shield spell for a second, and I feel like I have no choice. I'm going to cast Mirror Image, which has, thankfully, one of the components is verbal. The other is somatic, so there will be opportunity for them to attack me if they wish.
Yeah, they do not hesitate to attack. Both of them miss, though.
Okay, excellent. That was what I was counting on. I haven't actually entered the spell.
Oh, that's okay.
It's just got a long text. It basically has a duration of a minute, and 3 images appear, and then we roll when I get attacked to see which one did.
Okay, so it's nice. Okay, so we've got 3 images, and then it is all 3 images. There's a 1 in 4 chance of hitting you. Okay.
Right.
Nice. This is so cool. Okay. This might be the first time I've seen mirror image in play as an adult.
Oh, interesting. Really?
Yeah.
Not my
Cool.
first time.
No, I don't. I don't doubt it. Okay, so then Bargle, you is that all your actions?
Yeah, that's all three.
Okay, Zuko, what are you doing?
Zuko is happy that Bargle took all their reactions.
There's still one left.
I know. So he's gonna say, "Leave Zuko alone. Shield, verbal only."
Okay, hold on. Oh, verbal only. Okay, that's good.
Yep. And then he's gonna like clench his fist and summon just his elemental power. And he's gonna do his focus spell, Elemental Top, which is a thematic.
Okay,
So-
so here we go. 22.
Jeez, yeah, that hits.
That hits. Okay. No more, sorcerer. 12 more damage.
Stupid. Okay, I still gotta cast my spell though, right?
Yeah, you do. Yep.
Okay, he's like, "I'll show you, stupid sorcerer. Eat hot magma."
Hold on. I actually. Yeah, because
I'm
there
gonna
is
re-roll that.
reactions. Let me quickly look at reactions because I know
Didn't
not
work,
all
right?
reactions automatically prevent the the thing, but with spell casting, I wonder if it's if it is automatically reaction.
It's a focus spell, so I still have another action to use it again. So
Okay, where's it?
the spiders is still too much for us.
Well, I think just yeah, it doesn't help that they are witch hunters as well. They're sort of
Yeah.
He was trying to kill you, Arlen. He was.
In this case, it's all of us.
Zuko will go down in fire.
He will. Take that. Okay.
We gotta get some spells that don't have manipulate objects.
Double check
Right.
on
Sorry.
spell settings.
If it's a critical hit, that's where it disrupts the action.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
everybody double check your spell descriptions because I'm noticing not all of them, they got unchecked or something. Because that didn't roll damage or attack. So I gotta re-roll that spell. Is that right?
What happened? Sorry.
I rolled damage but not attack.
Yeah, I didn't roll my attack, and I noticed
Oh.
it got unchecked.
Oh,
I've used
okay,
it
yeah,
before, So
Okay.
roll 20 is messing with it. So
Okay.
there.
Nice. Okay.
No, I want to re-roll that.
Well,
That damage sucks.
yeah. Sorry.
I'm using hero point.
That's it.
Hero point to re-roll
If
it.
you're gonna re-roll, you can't use a hero point to re-roll damage. You can re-roll your attack if you want.
Oh, I thought I just had to re-roll it. No, I'll keep that then.
Keep that. Okay. So you unleash with this. Flick your wrist.
That is
And-
minimum damage, folks. Again.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so it hits him, and it is a big. His whole cloak is completely burning at this point. The armor, like all the leather that makes up the rest of his accoutrement, is all cracked and brittle now. He looks very, very close to falling.
Gotcha.
As
What
does
can I do with
Zuko.
my last- well, then Zuko, I still have one action left.
You cast shield, and then elemental focus is only one action.
Both one each.
Oh, yeah. Okay, what do you want to do with your last one?
Zuko is going to do heal himself.
For one, okay.
Yeah, so it's only a D8, so that's only 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I only get 3 back. So that's it.
Okay. All right. Then Angus is stabilized. Now, yeah, I don't think you get to make a recovery check until they do something. Witch hunters. Oh boy. Okay. So the witch hunter who's on fire is actually going to step back.
Going
So-
to die.
1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to spend an action trying to put himself out, so it reduces the flat check. His fire is out finally.
No!
And he raises his hand and does something.
You using magic! You hypocrite! Hypocrite!
It's the divine power of Crom.
Mine's divine power of nature.
Let's see. You are in league with witches.
Your mama.
They should burn, as should you.
Oh, something's burning.
Who's burning? That's right. I was got lost in the pattern.
We're gonna die.
They're gonna die.
No, we're going to die.
You're going to die. It is.
Well, the combination of two Robert E. Howard characters. It's like Conan plus Solomon Kane put together. They're like, they worship prom, and they hate wizards.
Yeah. Oop. So he's surrounded by this glow, and you hear almost the sound of like a bugle that echoes around as he restores himself to some vigor. Then let's see here. We got two. With the one on the ground is going to scramble up to his feet, and the ally says, "A dwarf! There's a dwarf!" And he starts running down 1, 2, 3, 4 towards our friendly neighborhood dwarven druid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah! So does not get a chance to attack, but he goes and engages with you. Then, the one that you are engaged with there, Bargle, he's a little sick of you casting spells here, so he's going to try something a little unorthodox.
Okay.
Grab you.
And let's see here. Boom. What is your reflex save?
My reflex save is currently. Gotta switch from spells. Hold on. It is a 9. 9. So he, bam, hammers you with all his weight, and you are knocked prone. Okay. However, I get to roll because of mirror image.
Oh yes, yeah. Let's see. Go ahead, and roll that.
Okay, so on a 1, it hits 8.
Yep.
Roll 20 has been bad about those.
I would help if I. Yeah, let's see what happens. 2.
Oh. Nice. So it is one of the illusory images. He sort of staggers through it. Ooh. And he looks. He's going to try again. He's got -5 to this because he is. It's his multi-attack penalty. That is a 17 plus. So it's a 23. Roll a d3 on a 1 is you.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
So that's gonna hit.
So he knocks you prone.
Okay.
And with his final action, he's gonna try and bring that big sword down on you.
Okay, great, perfect.
No, what were you gonna say, George?
No, this is all good.
Okay. So he's got -10 to this attack. 18 though. Against your flat-footed AC, I think it misses by 1, doesn't it?
How do I?
Flat-footed is -2.
It's just -2 now. Okay, so then it's a 19.
Okay, so again, you can see it plays right across your mystic armor. Does not hit you. The one, oh boy, with Zuko though.
Leave Zuko alone.
He is gonna. He's seen his ally. He'll. Oh, I think he's just gonna try and hit you, Zuko. Sword up. Comes arcing down. Which does a 21 hit you?
Yes.
Darn!
But as it strikes, mystical fire breaches from the shield and blocks it.
Nice! Okay, so let's see how much it blocks. 15 damage.
I take 5.
Okay, and he cries out again, "Sorcerer!"
Your mama!
That is a, let's see here, 14. That misses, right?
Doesn't hit.
Unhit, nice. Okay. And then his final action, I think, will be to grab it with 2 hands. Now.
You're going to die in fire, you know that, right?
Okay, I have no doubt. Okay, Werbin, there is this witch hunter who's come racing up and engaged with you. What are you doing?
Oh, is that so? Well, this witch hunter is gonna get whacked with a staff. That's what he deserves.
Is he?
Yeah.
There we go.
Right. Where is that? Hold on here.
Maybe on the left side, I think, Steve, near the bottom.
Oh, I've got
Under
like
attacks.
Long spear and a javelin. Oh, okay. Looks like we're long spear and this guy. All right. Attack.
Here we go.
Everyone. Happening.
Oh, it's so close.
Oh.
It hits its armor and kind of scratches across it. Does not pierce it, unfortunately. You do have 1 hero point, though.
We only have 1. All right. He mutters something in frustrated Dwarvish, and he uses his hero point to attack again.
Nice. Let's see. Here you go.
Oh, eat it. There.
That's enough. Nice. Okay, so let's hear.
Awesome.
Steve, click on the damage for your long spear.
You see, roll 20 screwing stuff up.
Whoa! So
Eat it.
that punches right through the armor, and wow.
Sorry.
You're definitely hit that thing. Okay, so that was only one of your actions, Steve. You still have 2 more actions.
Okay. You know, the spell feat he was going to take at 4th level. I don't know if this affects at this point, but it was going to be what was it? Sort of steady casting.
Steady caster. Let's see here. What is it?
Yes.
What is
That's
druid?
on-
Let's see here.
And the book is on page 70.
It's barge. Druid.
It's a 4th level feat. Steady spell casting. Yes.
Well, where are you seeing that, Steve?
So it's on page 83.
Steady
of the,
spellcasting is a 6th level feat.
Maybe I've got a different book here. The book I'm in it says 4th, but okay.
Page 136, is that what you're on?
I'm on page 83.
You are in the playtest book, probably.
Yes, I am in the playtest book. So that's
Yes.
why that's different. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. He will try to see here. He's gonna ray across the guy. Why not? He's right there.
That'll be, so that will draw an attack of opportunity from this guy.
Will it? No. What else can he do here? Hold on here. Can he attack again?
You can, yeah, -5 to your attack roll.
That's kind of tough. Can he slide backwards? Can he take a step?
You can take a step, you can move, take an action to move 5 feet back, but then you've only got 1 action left.
Okay. I step 5 feet back, and then I swear at him.
Sounds good. Bargle, you're on the ground after this guy muscled you to the ground. You've got 2 massive armored figures staring down at you. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm not happy about this, so I immediately, almost without thinking, grasp the amulet, and I drain some of the magic out of it to regain a spell that I have cast.
Love
which
it.
In this case will be sleep.
Okay.
And then I sustain my shield,
Okay.
because I might be about to get hit because this has a somatic component.
Okay.
So I'm casting sleep.
Okay.
And I have to cast it in such a way that it will get me in the area of effect. So I might put myself to sleep, but I'm okay with that.
Okay, let's see. Let me first off make the attack, because if they crit on it...
So we'll take you away.
Yeah, your current AC is a 19.
21.
No,
Oh, no, sorry, it's flat-footed. Yes, you're right. Yeah, that's right.
I do have some bad news.
Yeah.
You are currently subject to a sleep spell, because he misses.
Excellent. Okay.
Okay, so he swings and misses.
Fantastic. Oh.
Only
So
one of
let
them.
me
One
put
of them
up
is
the sleep
saving
spell for
attack
you.
of opportunity on Zuko. Okay, so click. Let's see here. The DC was 20, wasn't it?
That's right.
Yeah.
Let's see,
I will
let's see here.
make my roll too.
Failed. Does not fail.
Okay.
Boom.
And here we go for me.
You have a hero point.
I do have a hero point,
Yeah.
so I will spend it and see
Will
what
is
happens.
really the
So
magic
I
user.
I dig down and feel the power of my own spell, and I'm kind of impressed.
Yeah.
And but I try to fight through it. No, I definitely fall asleep.
Oh man. So here's what I'm gonna do.
So-
So you unfortunately you lose your hero point, but since these brave heroes have all come to the rescue of this stranger, everybody gets a hero point.
Yay.
And Angus, you've got 1 hit point. You're awake, baby! Okay. Zuko, what are you doing?
Zuko is very conflicted. Is it a single action to kick Gargle awake?
It is an action to kick him awake.
Zuko's gonna kick him awake just because Zuko doesn't want him to die.
Yeah.
Bargo's gonna appreciate this.
Okay, so
And then
Thanks.
wake up!
okay,
Don't do that.
2 more actions, Zuko. What are you doing?
He's gonna risk it. He's gonna cast a spell. It's got a somatic component.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. So here it comes. Your AC is an 18, isn't it?
Yeah.
18. Okay. Well, here we go. Come on.
One, please save me. Don't pretend.
I rolled an 18.
Do they have a +10 to hit?
They have a +10 to hit.
Well, it's been nice, y'all.
Let's see what the crit
Nice.
does. Across the eyes. Normal
No, I
damage.
need my eyes to see.
So you only take normal damage, but you are blinded until you're healed. So the damage you take, you have your shield up, right? Or no?
No, that's loaded.
Wow! I rolled a 1. You take 5 points of damage,
Oh, thank God.
but you are blinded.
Do you know what I was going to cast?
What are we gonna cast?
What?
Heal.
Oh!
Here.
Oh shit! Who is it
On
targeting?
myself.
Oh, then you can still do that.
Wait.
You can, even though you're blind.
Yeah,
you
you
can
can.
No,
still-
I was going to do that, and I was going to do the second level
And I'll show you
version,
some not
2 actions.
fudging in favor. I did roll a 1 on their damage. Awesome.
What? No, that's not right. I cast it as a second level spell. It's not roll 20 screwing my spells up. Let me fix it. Okay, so it's the D8 +8 plus. Okay, there it is. Let's click that again.
So what's happened here? Sorry.
My
Well,
it
that's
didn't.
62. That ain't
That's
right.
critical damage. No, it's I casted a second level spell. It does a D8 +8 per spell level, so 27 I would heal.
Okay.
So Zuko recharges himself and goes blah.
Okay.
Almost had me.
Unfortunately, you are blinded right now.
I just got healed.
Oh, until healed. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Okay, so that's why I was kind of half laughing. I was like,
So that's it for Zuko. Then, Angus, what are you doing?
Stop hitting me.
So I'm gonna rise from prone.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my sword,
Okay.
and I'm trying to figure out if I have a useful spell or not. I don't think I can use shield again. How much is produce flame to?
Once it's used, it's down for, I think it's a minute or 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I guess I'm just gonna step right here and shout, "Hey, you! I'm not done."
Nice. All right. So he turns around and sees you there.
That's
Snarls. You can hear it under the armor. Okay. So this guy is gonna stride over. You should have stayed down. And he swings at you. 28.
28 is a crit.
28 is a crit.
Oh, man.
All right, let's see what the crit effect is. Crit effect is gut slash.
No.
You take 1d4 persistent bleed.
Jeez.
Oh my god. All right, so let's see what the actual. All right, so that's you're down to 0. So you're currently dying 3 right now.
I think I'm dying 4 because I was at dying 2 and then I got critted again. Right?
No, you were dying 2, but then as soon as you come up, you go wounded 1.
I thought you got a wounded 2 because you were dying 2.
No.
Then I
It's
get
only it's wounded is only if you become dying. If you get up again, then you'll be at
Okay.
Okay, so
Sounds
you are
good.
currently dying 3 because of the crit effect and that, and you are bleeding. So that's Awesome. You spend your hero point. I will let you stabilize that as well. Then the other ones. Let's see here. We got one that's asleep. The guy's going to kick his ally to try and wake him up, but he doesn't get to act this turn. And then the one that hit you, Zuko, is still going to keep focusing on you. So he swings at you first with his thing. 20 versus AC.
That hits.
That's 13 points of damage.
Stop hurting me.
Follows it up with another slash. That's a miss at 15, and then does he go for the third, minus 10?
Oh, he kicked his ally awake.
He hates you.
Didn't he kick his ally awake?
What's that?
Didn't he kick his ally awake?
Oh, he did. That's right. Yeah, it was on a third attack. And then the one engaged with you, Warbin. He races forward, and he slashes at you. 14 is a miss. His final attack is also a miss, so he misses you twice. That, I believe, is it for the Witch Hunters. Warbin, what are you doing?
Warbin will, let's see here. What can I do? So, gosh, he does have that extra, oh, it's a second level spell. Yeah? Well, no, I get one extra spell per level, right? I'm sorry, I learned one new spell per level, right?
What do you mean? Because
he was going to get Acid Arrow as one of his spells, second level. Of course, that was according to the playtest rule.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know if Acid Arrow is available as primal. I don't know.
Damn it, it was.
So, new edition. Acid Arrow is primal. Yep, level 2. Let's say you got that. That's fine.
Cool, thank you. That was a spell. All right, he will step back 5 feet.
Okay.
And blast the dude.
Okay, so then you make a spell attack, please. Go ahead and click on one of your attack spells. Ray of Frost could work.
Any one of them?
Yeah,
okay,
it's the same attack bonus, so let's see here.
Here's your one attack spell, so...
Whoa, nice! So it is a hit, and now would you kindly roll 3d8, that's acid damage plus 1d6 persistent. So roll 3d8 and then roll 1d6.
What I'm talking about. Yeah.
No shit.
Eat it! Oh!
Wow.
That's not bad.
Okay.
Why you hate us, Roll20? Why?
And 1d6 persistent.
Yes, please.
5
persisting. Wow. Okay, I'm going to put a green thing on here to remind me he's got the persisting acid damage. Excellent.
Okay.
Bargle, you're on the ground? What are you doing?
To be clear,
rudely
both
awoken.
these guys are awake. These two guys are awake now, right?
Both are awake. Yeah, both you and the other guy are stirring.
Yes, okay. So, I'm still prone, obviously.
Yep.
I still have my hand on my amulet, even though I had fallen to sleep. I stayed there, and he wakes up, and he sees the two guys still there, now both awake, and he realizes he has not much of a choice because he's prone, so he does the same thing. He drains the second time he can do per day. He drains the magic from his amulet, regains sleep, casts shields, or sustains shield, I should say, and then uses 2 actions to cast sleep again, doing the exact same thing, which means all 3 of us have to make our
let's make the saves for these
saves,
guys.
but they get to it's a somatic somatic component, yeah. So they're gonna get
only one of them is.
attack.
Well, the one's on the ground. He's prone, so I'm going to give him a -2 to hit you.
Okay.
The other one used it already.
So basically, it'll be net. Like it'll net out. So your 21 AC is what he's attacking against.
Okay, cool.
Guys, you've been subject to so many critical hits today. It seems only fair that I take pitches from you guys for what my nat 1 means.
He stabs his friend in the butt.
Yeah, he tries to he makes an attack roll against his own.
Sure, yep, I'll take that.
And?
So he swings against any. I think he's still drowsy from it. 16 is not good enough to hit him, but it does.
I spend a hero point to make him roll again.
Yep, if you want to blow your.
Yes.
Wait, how do you? I thought you're only down to 1 hero point there. Didn't you already spend one?
Nope.
You haven't spent one yet? Okay.
I spent.
He does hit his ally.
Yeah, he died.
Nice.
5 points of damage.
Awesome.
Brother!
And then the other guy.
Have you been ensorcelled? What's that?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt that. I was just wondering if the other guy hit me.
Okay. So Zoe, that was the attack of opportunity. Now it's the saves. Well, the other one's only is focused on Zuko. They are disciplined in fighting sorcerers, or witches, as they say. So make my saves here.
I'm using a hero point.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Oh, critical.
That's
save.
20. Nice. So you don't even take that perception penalty. Okay. So let's see here.
Yep.
Boom. One's down asleep. Boom. Another one's asleep too.
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Good use of that hero point.
Yeah. Zuko, what are you doing?
What are the coup de grace rules in Pathfinder 2? Zuko feels like slitting his throat.
I mean, he was definitely unconscious, so he suffers those penalties, which...
Let's see here. Hold on. I'm just going to check unconscious.
I mean, let me get this straight. Zuko is a good character. I don't know if you see this, but he's tired of being hit.
Unconscious is not on the GM screen.
Unconscious is on page
there it is.
499. There's no... unless there's...
anything though about what?
Yeah, no, there's no coup de grace. I mean, otherwise you guys would die pretty quick.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess it basically is he just flat-footed essentially?
Yeah, I think so.
Or...
Yeah, so
no coup de grace.
no coup de grace.
That makes me a sad panda.
Trust me.
Well, again, like, you know, Pathfinder,
We should be very happy.
One of the things about Pathfinder is it cuts both ways, and, you know, do you really want your guys being finished when they're down?
No.
No.
Okay.
Zuko is going to spend a manipulate action and hand Bargle. Oh, I can't do that because he's. Dang it. You didn't activate the wand. I can't let you use it. Dang it.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. But thank you.
What are you doing, Zuko?
Zuko is going to throw fire at that guy.
That's
really
good.
hard.
Okay.
It's like, produce flame, you rat bastard.
And I also said, so Barker,
But the attack isn't working again. Let me. What is going on with this? Check all your spells, people. Try that again. What is
happened
the
there?
minimum damage? The attack button wasn't clicked, so I had to re-roll it.
Okay. That's a nat 1.
And that one on what?
Reduce flame.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's the damage. It didn't roll the attack, so I rolled it again.
Success.
I don't. It's rolling ones for me on everything.
Oh, there's the attack.
That is
Second one. Okay.
crazy.
All right. So that hits. It burns him, but it does wake him up.
No. I wasn't attacking him.
Who are you
I was
attacking?
attacking that guy.
Oh, that guy over there. Okay.
Yeah, no, I ain't waking those guys up. They can stay asleep.
Okay. Sorry. Nice. Okay. Then yeah.
And then I'm going to spend my last action and cast guidance on Bargle.
Okay.
Now, as I see you start to do something else, I'd say, move away. Move away from these guys. While they're asleep.
Okay.
No.
Angus, you're stabilized.
Yep.
Your hero point. Okay. Witch hunters. So this guy turns around now that you've drawn his attention. He sees you've ensorcelled his friends.
Run away! Run away if you know what's good for you.
2. So he comes racing over. Boom! One action to wake this guy up.
And the other one, can you?
Then he'll step over here. Ooh! Does he try and hit both you guys, or does he try and wake up his buddy? I think he wakes up his buddy. Okay. Then the one fighting Werbin, first off, he's going to take damage from that acid. He's going to take one action to try and, reduce the acid damage he's taking because he's dying. And then actually he's going to use his other action. He calls on the power of Crom! He's up, and let's see what he does here.
I'm about to run away. He's literally about to run away.
Okay, and he'll move into you there, Werbs. And that's it. Werbin, what are you doing?
Like that? Like you gain some energy back from that. That's cool. All right. Well, you take resistant damage. Well, let's just take a little step back here.
Okay.
And surge that son of a gun. All right. Surge. Oh yeah.
All right. So, same thing was reflex, which is not their strong suit. Fails.
No.
So he takes 9 points of electricity damage. Wow. Boom. Okay. Worms, I believe that's it for you. Bargo, what are you doing?
So I'm still prone. I sustain my shields. I'm now surrounded by 3.
One is
Away
asleep.
from them.
One of them is asleep.
Oh, which one is asleep? North? Okay.
The top is asleep, yeah.
So that's good. I will... Alright, so he's just scrambling. He's not thinking straight. Because he's encountered these guys before and he knows what they're capable of.
Yeah.
So he's going to cast Magic Missile, which is, going to cause them to get an attack. But are they either... and he's going to cast it on this guy in the northeast corner from me.
Yeah, the one who's most injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one
So,
scorching from Zuko's fire. Okay, let's see here. That is a miss.
Okay, excellent.
Okay, swings at you.
So,
No, sorcerer! Witch!
so I look him square in the eye, and he sees 2 missiles appear in my hand because I can't do 3 because I use this action to maintain my shield. And then here goes a magic missile. 2 magic missiles at him.
4, 8 damage.
Go to
Yes.
hell. Go to hell.
Watch this.
Yeah.
Oh no! No!
All right.
I blow on it.
Zuko, what are you doing? 3 actions.
Zuko is mad. He steps down.
Yep.
And just want to make sure. 5, 10, 15, 10. That's my cone shape right there. He's casting his most powerful fire spell on basically these 2 guys right here. Not the sleeping one.
Okay.
Burning Hand level 2.
Oh, it's a cone, isn't it? Oh, yeah, so you can hit those guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so eat crap and die is what I say.
Okay. Amazing. Okay, let's...
44 plus 4.
Okay, so
Ooh.
you get basic save against these.
Ain't gonna save you.
So top one is... Okay.
Bye-bye.
Top one is failed. He's completely consumed.
Awesome. Now you burn a mistake.
That was my actual spell.
Bottom one succeeds in his save, so he takes half damage. But still...
Yeah.
Still, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Run
Amazing.
away before I unleash more on you.
Okay. Then Angus is chilling.
Can I just point out?
What? Well, not your turn yet, Werbin.
Oh, okay, I'm just gonna point that out.
Sorry, it's the Witch Hunter's turn. Sorry, I said Werbin because I think I'm going to go with his. The guy who you're facing, he takes 5 points of damage from that acid. And then,
And did you notice from the Tempest Surge description, he also takes 2 persistent electricity damage from the Tempest Surge.
oh, that's if he... Oh, yes! Look at that!
And he's clumsy for a round.
Awesome.
Okay. There's 2. All right. So he... Oh, my God. What is he going to do? He's going to try... Spend an action trying to get this acid. He's... trying to pull this thing off. Nope. He's going to burn to death at the start of the next round. So And then the two that are with you, one of them turns, looks down, and he screams out, "No!" Strides forward.
Your friend's in trouble. You better go save him.
Was he prone?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to get up. He strides prone, and he's going to try and hit you again there.
Nope.
Zuko.
Nope.
Here it comes.
Please.
The big sword coming down. 18.
On the nose.
9 points of damage to Zuko. You will burn, witch! It will be you!
I have more fire.
Oh, you know what he did too? He fucking forgot to wake up his buddy.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was happy.
I was hoping that would happen.
Warbin, your turn. What are you doing?
Well, he looks at his foe sternly and says, "You thought I was a witch, but you made a mistake, and it will cost you." Yes, and then he does what? Then he is going to Ray of Frost that guy. Put him down.
Nice. Go ahead.
Finish him off.
Woohoo! Ow!
19. Now, hold on. I'm gonna see if clumsy. Including AC. I thought so. Okay, so his AC is down. That is then a hit. What does it look like as this guy goes down?
So he's got like acid, like he's got like smoke coming off his face, and there's like electricity crackling around him, and then I blast him with frost, and his eyes turn to white as he peels over.
Nice. Okay. Werb, you still have one more action.
Oh yes, apart from that, he'll gloat later, so he'll move forward 5 squares.
Okay. Bargle, what are you doing?
Okay, so Bargle steps onto the burned up carcass
Yep.
of one of the fallen knights
Yep.
of Crom, and he will hold up his hand.
So you need to spend an action to stand because you're prone, right?
Oh, sorry, that's right. You were correct.
Okay.
In case that would be an up attack from him.
He's not. He's focused on Zuko.
Oh, right. Okay,
Don't move,
so
blast him.
well, okay. So yeah, I keep forgetting that he's gonna. So I keep my shield up, sustain shield, produce flame. A ball of flame appears in my hand, and from the ground I hurl it up at him.
Okay, I'm gonna give you -2 from being lying down, but go ahead and make
That's
your attack.
fair. Here we go.
Oh wait, produce flame is just a.
It turned off
No,
the
it's
attack.
an attack roll.
It's an
Yeah.
attack.
That's not great, but I have no.
Well,
here,
no, that didn't roll an attack roll.
Yeah, check
what's
the
it-
spells.
Oh, you're right. Hold on a second. Yeah, this used to work.
I wonder if they updated the sheets in the last week.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yep. Here, it's not checked.
Because all my
Okay.
attacks were turned up.
Okay, so go ahead, roll again.
Here we go. 15. Still not gonna work.
No.
Uh,
Okay.
So I am standing, and I've cast my spell, and that's all I can do.
Okay. Zuko, what are you doing?
He goes, you
Well-
didn't learn last time.
Hold on. If you're standing, then you wouldn't be able to have.
Oh, sorry. I did my shield, and I
Yeah. So you're still.
did my shield. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. So prone. Okay. So I'm sorry, Zuko. Go ahead, John. What are you doing?
Zuko steps down and says, you didn't learn from last time, did you? And fire starts to foam in his mouth, and he goes, fire! And he breathes at him with the level 1 spell this time.
Okay. Is it? There's somatic. Okay. So let's see here. Hold on.
No, he stepped away. Away.
Oh, he did step away. Okay. Yeah.
Roll 20, what is wrong
Oh
with
my
you?
God. So let's make a save. Hold on.
This is ridiculous.
I could crit fail the spell. Hold on. Let's see.
Oh, he crit failed, 20 damage.
I failed the
Yeah.
save though, so he does take the full damage,
Oh, I hope he crit failed it.
the full
Oh.
4.
Yeah, man.
All right. Okay. Then Angus, and then this guy. All right. Hold on. I need to make. I made a will save for him to see if he's going to keep fighting on. 2 of his allies are down.
3 of his allies are down. 1 sleeping.
No, but he knows that only 2 are dead. He is in the fear, like basically a mad fury of witches. He's crying out this crazy prayer to Crom strides forward, and he's going to try and whack you.
I don't recognize your god.
22.
That hit.
That is 10 points of damage.
Alrighty, I'm down to 0.
And he cries out again. I don't believe he's used his mystic ability yet.
No.
So he surges out. All witches will fall!
Corbin, please heal me.
Corbin, your turn. What are you doing?
Did somebody say heal him?
Yes, Zuko would like heals.
Very well. I can do this. I can walk forward 5. Oh wait, what's my heal? Is it a touch?
If you use 2 actions, you can do it at range and heal me more.
Ah. Very good. Yes, let us do this.
Okay.
Shall I move forward 5 or 4? Here we go. Let's go there.
Okay.
And then I could use heal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oof. And you... Nice. Okay, so...
13. Nice.
13 points of... Yeah, nice. Okay. So Zuko, you can...
I'm going to kill you with fire.
Bargle, what are you doing?
Okay. Sustain shield and produce flame.
Okay.
Here we go.
Attack
Hopefully
roll.
this works this time.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay.
Okay.
Not a crit, but it's 9 damage.
Okay. And then
That's
Zuko,
all.
what are you doing?
I'm prone because I fell down, right?
You are, yeah.
I'm gonna I can't do that. I'm gonna cast a spell at him, point blank, because either way I'm gonna provoke an action from him.
Okay.
So swing at me.
Okay, here we go. 26.
That is not a crit, but it hit.
Yes, it is, because you're flat-footed.
No.
Sorry.
Stop, it's a crit. You're
muscle
20.
wound.
Come on.
Muscle
What?
wound. Crit effect. You are enfeebled 2 until healed. You're
I
also
don't use strength. I don't use strength.
you're at dying 3 because you were at wounded 1.
But he hasn't rolled damage yet.
No, you went down,
Okay.
and what do you call it? Because you were down and you're now up, you're wounded 1. When you go down again, you're at dying 1.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's a critical hit. I think it's going to be a good chance that he rolls more than 13.
No.
He rolls 18 damage. So you're at dying 3 right now.
Can I hero point that not to die?
Nope, that's on your turn. Is when you can stabilize, to hero point and stabilize. Okay, so then
Somebody kill this guy.
Angus
Trying.
is Zuko's now is when you would spend your hero point.
Yeah, I'm spending
So
it.
you are
not
not
to die.
dying. You're now down to dying 3. You are at wounded 2 now, though, as is Angus. This guy's turn. The last person to do damage to him is Bargle, I think.
Yeah.
So he spins around, strides over. He's still so caught up in his fury, he's ignoring his ally. A 19.
That's gonna hit because I'm flat-footed.
Okay, you take. Now, do you want to interpose your
I
shield?
have mirror image. Mirror image.
It's still up, yeah.
Yeah, you got 1 left, right? There's
No,
2.
so far I'm still at the 1d3 roll.
Right, so
I
you will
got
use
hit
the
on it.
1d3 is where you knock you down at first, so you're down to 1 more mirror image. So I think it's a d2, isn't it?
He was at 4, then he went to 3, and nobody hit him.
Yeah, no, that's why he was knocked down.
Yeah, so we got a 1d3.
No,
Yeah, he
guys,
hit me.
he was missed the first time, which reduced it to a d3.
Oh,
the guy
gotcha.
shoved him down, so he's down to a d2 right now.
Okay.
Because that's an attack.
Wait, but if
Like, remember in PF2, effectively a bull rush or a trip, that's an attack. He was hit by an attack, so he's down to a d2. So Bargle, give me a d2 roll. Like, does it go away when you're successfully attacked?
No. So a lot just we kind of start with once an image is hit, it is destroyed.
Okay.
If an attack roll fails to hit your AC but doesn't critically fail, it destroys an image. But has
Oh, okay, no,
additional
you're
effect.
right,
But
guys.
it-
Sorry. You're absolutely right. So you got to still a d3. Go ahead.
Okay, let's see. I'm probably gonna roll a 1 anyway, but let's see what happens.
No, let's see.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. Awesome.
Now
okay.
I'm down.
So he misses you. All right. He screams out in anger. He's got one more action left. You know the wise thing would be to throw something at his ally? He ain't doing that. This would be a 20. So give me another roll.
Okay. It's a 1d2 now.
Now it's a 1d2, yeah.
That's me.
That's you.
Shield.
20 hits,
Yeah,
but I have my shield.
Okay, so you interpose your shield. It's 11 points of damage.
Okay, so the shield's hardness is 10.
Okay,
That's my
so the
level,
shield
so I
shatters
take
and you
a
take
point.
1.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Oh, yeah, and technically, you've used the shield reaction once already, haven't you? Or not? I don't think you have. No.
That was me.
That was you, right? Okay, because once you use the reaction, that's when it goes away for 10 minutes.
Yep.
Okay, so then that is it for the witch hunters. Warbin, what are you doing?
All right, who do I need to heal here?
I'd say hit him first with a spell and then heal me with your last action if you can. You can do a single.
Okay. Okay, so wait, which guy? So the guy with like, oh, fine, they're both pretty tough right now.
Not the top guy, the bottom one.
Hit the bottom one?
Yeah, the top one's asleep. He's harmless.
Tempest Third.
No, you only have one focus point. You've already used that.
Well, I only have one.
Yep.
I don't have as many as my my bonus, hey? My wisdom bonus?
No, well, hold on. You know what? I think we fucked this up last time. You've got a second... one of your feats gave you a second class ability, or second order ability, which does give you a second focus point, so you do have second focus.
Yeah, the Storm Druids actually get more focus points quicker. So.
Yeah, so go ahead, Warbin. Click on Tempest Surge.
Let's do it. Boom!
I'll make my save.
Ooh,
Holy
ow.
shit.
Ow.
Okay, reflex is not their strong
Critical
suit.
fail.
Fail! Holy shit. Once again. Look at this, guys. Okay, and then Werb, you got one more action left. What do you want to do?
Call out to the storm god. Ah!
do you want to heal me?
Oh yeah, I do that too.
How many first level spells, Steve? How many first level spells have you used so far?
I've used one. Do I have my full slate?
Yeah, you have your full slate of spells.
Okay, well then so I got 2 seconds and so I got another first, so I could do that. Oh wait, but I juiced it up last time, didn't I?
I don't know. You used one heal.
Yeah.
You've used.
I just used 2 actions. No wait, how did that work?
I think you've only used cantrips. I think you've got it left still.
Yeah, he's been doing cantrips. So.
Yeah.
All right.
And I think he only casts Acid Arrow and then Tempest Surge is what he's been doing.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead, Steve. Give me a click on your heal.
Well, it's a first level spell, but let's. There you go. All right.
So 7. I get
so 7 hit
7
points,
back.
Zuko. There you go. Okay.
Zuko's tired of dying.
Bargle, what are you doing?
All right, so I have no choice but to stand. So he's gonna get his attack against me.
I made that mistake too, and then he critted me.
Okay.
I know, I gotta do it.
Here we go. He is scorched. You know, there's still lightning playing across his armor. He seems so weak on his feet. A strong breeze would take him down. But his faith in his god and his purpose allows him to bring this sword down. You know they have plus 10 to hit, right?
Yeah.
I figured.
Well, I only rolled a 7. So 17 is a miss!
All right. Yes.
Plays across your magical armor. What are you doing?
All right. So I'm now standing up, and I hurl a ball of fire into his face.
Nice. Okay.
More like shoving, but yeah, let's see what happens.
Oh, and no hero point.
Oh, no.
I got nothing.
You stagger and he goes
I just
flying
did-
over.
I
Okay.
should have spit on him.
Zuko, you're
That's all I
awake
can
now.
Okay, Zuko goes, I'm tired of dying. Ooh, lightning. He reaches out and goes, I call to the lightning. He goes, eat this, stupid guy.
Okay. So if he gets a crit on this, then he takes no damage.
He sucks if he makes a crit. What is with the minimum damage, roll 20? Stop it.
I didn't even realize
save.
that.
Fortunately, reflex is not their forte.
Yeah, it's a 19, so I doubt he's getting a 29.
He does
Yeah,
succeed, but it's a basic save, which means he takes half damage. Zuko, how does this guy go down?
Basically, he reaches out and taps into the Tempest Surge with the last bit of his will. He supercharges it with a spell and it arcs in, and just all the metal just lights up and fries on the inside.
Oh, this guy drops down.
Somebody kill the sleeping one.
Okay.
And then I stand up.
Okay, so you are up. All right, so guys, we can drop. What are you guys doing with the unconscious one? You know he'll be unconscious for several minutes, but these guys are pretty darn tough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go kill Angus since I have healing magic left.
Well, let me ask: because Bargle seemed to know quite a bit about these guys? Are they?
Oh yeah,
would
with
he
that
consider
crit.
them to be? Would he consider them to be evil people?
Not necessarily. I mean, I think they may be lawful evil.
Yeah.
But
okay.
What that is I mean, Crom is a very popular god in here, so these guys all being killed out here. However evil evil their intent may have been, it might draw, especially for Bargle, it'll definitely draw some unwanted attention.
Yeah, so he doesn't want to do that, so he turns to the others and he'll kind of, be quiet about it.
Yeah.
Let this one live. He can take word back to his companions in the order that we are not to be trifled with.
So that's a good point as well too. It's unlikely these guys, like if this guy is the only survivor here, it's unlikely he's going to go to the authorities either, because while Crom is a recognized god, these guys are extremists. Witch hunters are effectively, at best tolerated when they don't cause trouble, but he would be in as much shit for trying to murder Angus as what you guys would.
Okay.
So does that affect...
Yeah, don't kill him then.
Yeah.
Hugo was just being mad.
Oh.
Hold on, I'm gonna heal Angus for 10.
Nice. Angus.
With a first level spell.
All right, so you wake up and that goblin that you saw from before, he's now standing over you guys. Over you.
Ouch.
So guys, what?
Wow. Help Angus out.
Let's see here. Let's turn this down.
Best thing about being a sorcerer is all the spells I can use. I still have 2 spells left.
I only have 1.
All right.
But I'm glad you cast that electric arc because I didn't realize that was a saving throw spell, so I will remember that.
Electric arc is nice. It hits 2 people if you can get them.
Yeah.
That I knew, but I didn't realize. I thought it was an attack, so that's awesome.
Okay. So Angus,
help Angus out.
What do you say as you're sort of, you wake up and you see these guys standing over you? You spare a quick look over and you can see that your former drinking companions are all dead. 2 of them smoldering heaps, and then one still that seems insensate.
The sons of whores nearly did me in.
Did you win?
How'd the fight go? Did we win?
Zuko picked at the new scab across his eyes that previously blinded him in the gut shot, and the bruises on his head. I think we won. I'm hallucinating, I think. You're not the lady. Why aren't you a lady? You have a dress.
It's a kilt, little goblin.
Okay.
Whatever it is, we need to get out of here.
Yeah, we need to leave.
Yeah, that seems like a good plan. Do you guys have a plan?
Yeah, we do. It's to leave.
All right, I'm gonna follow you.
So you guys were heading to the Black Dragon before. Is that where that's where you were drinking as well, Angus?
Yeah.
Nope. Sounds like a bad place to be for many reasons.
Yep.
Zuko will defer to the person who isn't wounded heavily.
Okay. So, Werbin, you are the one who's the least injured of everybody, I think. Oh no, you're about the same as what Bargle is. And so what you can see is there is a third place in here. There is the bloated halfling is the nice one. There's also the leaky barrel.
Yeah. Go there.
Try and head there? Okay. So let's do this, guys. We are about an hour past when we would normally take our break. Let's take our break right now. Our mid-session break, and then we'll come back. I'll check in the chat, and then we will carry on with getting into the leaky barrel.
Yeah, Zuko's going to do like a burst heal when we come back. So.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Can't even walk around town without being...
Flames in. Yeah, Flame, it's a tough encounter. Part of it is because of the whole like rock, paper, scissors aspect of some of these things. I may have purposely selected a pretty challenging opponent for them. So even though the numbers worked out, and also Warbin was a little further behind for it, so it ended up being a lot more challenging than it may have been.
Well, before we get to the next place, I'm going to try and heal everybody a little bit more, because we're all down a bit.
Sure, yeah. As you guys are making your way across.
So this is a full burst, so...
Nice.
Really? Roll 20? You're really annoying me.
Yeah, here.
8 damage, 8 healed everybody.
8, oh, good God.
I wish the burst heal did, like, plus something more damage, but...
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 8 is still... I'll put Werb up at full. Okay. Bargle will be at full with 8, yeah.
Zuko's not going to be in main combat now.
Angus is already at full.
Oh,
is Zuko still down?
Yeah, I was at 7.
Oh my God. That's
I could do my last first level spell and heal myself, D8 plus 8, but you know.
Flame asks as well, why does Angus have the Sorta Wizard title? He was late to the session. You want to tell him why?
Oh, that's just the running joke in Glantry is people asking what sort of wizard is Angus, because he doesn't behave like any sort of normal wizard.
Yeah, Angus looks like this here. are you, Angus? He's a big Scotsman.
Oh, I think I know why Roll20's mad at me.
Why is that?
I have a session open the game I was working on and I didn't realize it.
No. Let's see here. Yeah, that the level difference between these things is pretty crazy. All right, so but Angus survived though. He is one of the stalwart henchmen. So, what does Angus say? Let's pick up. Well, I mean, Steve will be back in a moment, I'm sure. So while Zuko has spent a couple minutes channeling this positive primal energy, what do you say, Angus?
They were warriors, drinking buddies even. I thought we were on the best of terms, and then something I must have said. Who knows? Maybe I, made eyes at one of their sisters or something, eh? Eh?
Yeah, because I guess from Angus's perspective, this came completely out of the blue, and then they started calling you witch.
Yep.
And I don't think you...
we need to loot them. You forgot to loot them.
I guess, it is in the middle of town. It is in a shitty neighborhood. So let me do this. Well, are you gonna? Would you have taken time to try and like steal from them?
Well, because Victor goes as far as it's not stealing.
Okay.
But yes, no, Zuko was especially this guy, that guy.
Okay.
Take his stuff.
So I'm gonna assume you're just grabbing coin purses. You're not like stripping them, because that will take a lot longer.
Yeah, no, just whatever we can grab.
Okay, give me a sec here.
I can roll thievery.
No. You don't need to. You're not pickpocketing them.
Fair. That guy is only asleep for 1 minute.
Yeah, that's right. So you.
Only thing critically failed would be an hour.
Yeah, so just grab his coin purses and run.
Okay. Well.
And heal on the way.
I'm gonna let you get from one of them.
Okay.
I think then Bar goes like, "Go, let's go."
Yeah, he's like
1 minute's not a lot of time, right? So.
Yeah.
Let's see here. They will have on them.
Man, going up against martial characters when you're a wizard and they're in your face, it's not fun. I definitely learned a lesson there. Sometimes I gotta spend a whole turn just trying to get away from them.
He is going to have 10 GP on him. It'll be in mixed coins and stuff like that, but it'll be the total value of 10 GP.
Okay, let's 3 to the big guys and 1 to Angus.
All right,
Let's just share the loot. You participate like 2 rounds.
To give you context for where this came from too, what you rolled for your connection to the party, Angus, was let's see here, inquisitors that investigated and expunged the dark witches. Rather than making you the inquisitor, I decided to turn it around and make it into the encounter. So
that's cool.
All right, cool. So.
It does unite us immediately.
Yeah, well, and as you're talking, Angus, it seems... did we decide that it was froglings that you're really hell-bent on scorching from... Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you hear that Angus is hell-bent on destroying the froglings. So, what, if anything, do you guys fill in, Angus, on what you're investigating here, or who you're going to talk to?
Well, we are going to Bog Town. That's what Zuko said. Aren't there frogs down there?
Bargo's happy to fill Angus in, unless somebody stops me. You hate froglings? Well, you're in luck. We're going to be seeing some soon. We're traveling south to Bog Town to find the mother of toads and determine what is going on with the froglings out in the Barrowmaze, which our Algeria is calling me. Nice. I wonder if that's spam.
Famous Algerian spam. Is Algeria now the what do you call it? Like Nigerian prince of 2019?
It might be. I'm not going to find out though. So to find out what has caused the froglings to become far more dangerous than they ever have been. If you wish to join us, we would love to have you.
Well, I'm thinking it might be a good idea to get out of town for a while, if you know what I mean.
We're definitely in agreement upon that.
You guys also were victors against the witch hunters, so everyone get a hero point.
Oh, nice.
So, you make your way into the leaky bucket, or leaky barrel. It is run by a northern family, and by the time you guys get in, it's the evening is sort of in full swing. Fortunately, it isn't raining tonight, so you're not seeing whether this place lives up to its namesake. But otherwise, like, what do you guys do, or what happens when you guys arrive there? Are you just grabbing drinks? Are you trying to get a room and hit sack, or what are you thinking?
I'm trying to hide my appearance, just FYI, as much as I can. I don't have any disguise kits or anything like that, but I'm just using deception or whatever I can, trying to, like, not let anybody really see me, and trying to hide behind, well, taller members of our party.
Okay.
Which would be Angus only, because we have a dwarf and a goblin.
Exactly. So I will let them do the talking, though, because
Okay.
I don't want to interact with anybody as much as
Sure.
possible.
What is
Hugo
your...
and Angus are built beat to hell, so we probably want a room, right?
Yeah, I think enough adventure for tonight.
Yes.
Bargle?
Yeah.
You have the distinct feeling that you're being followed. You don't see anyone, but just the sound where the leaky barrel is in the Mott is actually not as it's a nicer neighborhood than where the Black Dragon was. So it's not. It's a little more. There's a little more, activity in here. But you just keep getting the feeling like when you make your way down to the leaky barrel, looking back, you can just feel the eyes on you. You cannot see them.
I kind of
Yeah.
pull my cloak up a bit, and like it's definitely freaking me out.
Sure.
It's like as if there was this like creepy music constantly playing.
This house band is terrible.
I know one note.
And all they play is the hurdy-gurdy. Okay, so you guys have a kind of a low-key evening, unless anything else. You guys tell me anything else happens.
Yeah, well, me and Angus are wounded, so I want to do medicine if possible.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Because I don't want to walk around wounded.
For sure. I think Wurbin does have spells left as well, too.
Well, I mean, those can't remove the wounded condition, can they?
No, you needed to. That's right. You need to get medicine to get rid of the wounded condition, or sleep.
I've got medicine and want to sleep.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a medicine roll, please.
This is why I healed us beforehand in case I fail. My medicine has not been great so far. Oh, that's enough.
That's enough. Yep.
Oh, what's that? 2d8?
So your wounded condition is removed, and it's 2d8 hit points you restore.
Oh,
nice.
awesome.
That's a little better.
Yeah.
Hey, Angus, would you like me to try to remove wounds, or are you good just resting?
If I can rest to remove everything, right?
Well,
yeah.
I mean, so I'm.
Yeah, so I'll just rest.
The wounded condition ends if you receive. If you're restored to full hit points and rest for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And you're already at full.
I'm already at full, so yeah, I'll just rest.
Okay, so
wait,
we're
wounded only takes 10 minutes of rest?
Yeah, so it's
if
on
you're
the
at full health.
if
you're full health, right?
If you have full HP, yeah.
Okay,
and then
got it.
Then I'm going to use the last healing spell to get myself up.
Okay.
For the rest of the way.
Okay. All right. So.
Too high. Overhealed.
All right. So you guys have. Whoa, you've got yourself restored up. You've applied bandages and such. Is there any other conversation that happens over the evening, or have you guys kind of been shocked into silence here?
Well, is everybody staying down in the common room, or are we going to? Or are you guys planning to go? I'm going to the room immediately. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
The innkeeper is you certainly wouldn't like something to eat.
yes. Room service?
Sure. If you're paying for your privacy, I can bring it up to you.
The Zuko puts down a silver piece and is like, good food.
No, I can.
How much
good
will it cost to feed all of us?
So the for purchase price, one of the reminders too is effectively like a silver piece is what like a GP would buy in any other version of D&D. They've sort of scaled up the value of coinage in PF2.
Okay, so one silver should feed all of us?
Let's see here. A venturing gear, class kits, cost of living. Here we go. So fine dining would be 1 GP each. A square meal, which is what this place would offer, is 3 copper pieces each. So there's 4 of you. That'd be effectively 1 silver. This place is not great anyway, so like it'll be, I think 1 silver would cover all 4 of you guys.
Okay, that'll work.
Okay. So you have some meal brought up. It's not terrific, but it certainly is food.
Can I tell them another silver piece to keep quiet about us being here?
Oh, sure. What is your diplomacy?
I am a charisma-based character, so that.
No, I'm just asking for your bonus. You're not going to know whether it's successful or not. +4.
Yeah.
Okay. So the bartender kind of looks at you. He's this big, Nordic-looking guy. He's got, if you think of actually Stellan Skarsgård, I think that's sort of what the long face, the guy who plays Dr. Selvig in the Marvel films. He looks. Oh, of course. Mum's the word.
Thank you.
Of course. And he heads down. So, unless there's anything else you guys wish to do, the evening passes uneventfully. Morning comes.
Thank to God.
All your daily abilities are back. Your focus points are back. Spells are back. You guys do your preparations in the morning. Now, Zuko, there was some discussion about trading that wand of fire off. Do you want to keep that attuned to you, or?
I think Bargo will benefit a lot from the Burning Hand spell. If you know what I mean.
Which I do, and I do know it. I am familiar with the spell. I just
you won't have to.
About the spells I need.
It. Yeah.
Exactly. I would love to use it if you.
I have both of those spells already, so yeah.
All right. Excellent.
Thank you. 70% time to use it.
Okay. So then I'll let you take a look, George, about the rules for charging it, because you can expend spell slots to juice it up with more points.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So, okay. So then morning comes. What are we doing next, guys? Are you gonna? It was a couple of days. It'll still be about 3 days until you have an opportunity to get in to see the Seneschal. Do you want to kill time in town doing downtime stuff and risk what might come from the Shadow Hands? Do you want to GTFO?
Nope. I do, and I'm happy to go to Bog Town.
Okay.
If that's where everybody else is willing to go.
I'm ready to get out of this town.
Angus?
Very well. Werbin?
Yeah, I think getting out quick is the way to go.
Okay. And Werbin, how do you feel?
You're not welcome here. Let's move on.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right. So then, the trip to Bog Town. Now, let's
go get this horse.
Yeah, you get your horses, which are all still readily available, and of course, what was his name? Something Ironstone. Jura?
Angus can ride with Zuko if he wants to. Zuko's small and Angus is big.
Isn't I thought Zuko was riding a pony because we.
Oh no, you're right. I am.
Yeah.
Never mind. You can't break his back.
So, do you want to rent Angus a horse then, or?
Well, it's
You got that shiny gold piece now, Angus.
I'm happy to contribute.
Or, I mean, is it too far to just walk along, right? The horses don't travel that much faster than...
No, you could just walk easily.
Yeah, I think just walk, probably.
Okay.
Oh, and everyone...
easy to run away when you're on a horse, though.
I have a spell for that.
Okay. Well, you're welcome to trot along.
Everyone take a silver piece off as well from their things for your lodgings from last night. Okay, so then you guys will head out. All right, so as is, I mean, there's still wintertime. The roads are still dangerous, and heading towards Bog Town will be an even more potentially treacherous route. You'll have to head south to the Old Dwarf Bridge, and then head down into those the Moorwash Woods, and then into Bog Town. So, you aren't going to get lost on your travel, but there is a chance of running into danger. So, looking at your what do you call it? Your exploration mode actions. What are you guys intending to do here? You will be making a fortitude save at the end of the trip. But what do you guys want to do?
I'll be keeping an eye out because I'm already paranoid.
Okay. So you're keeping watch?
Yeah.
Someone's going to be keeping an eye on the road. You don't have to make a skill check for it, but you're going to be leading the group, so who wants to do that?
I think Warben's pretty good at knowing where he is, and Zuko is not. So
Okay.
Zuko's good at keeping watch.
Okay, keeping watch as well, so you're driving down the number. Angus, what are you thinking?
Do we need more people keeping watch?
What you could do is you could spend the aid action, and I think what I'd let you do is if you're trying to, you could say use athletics to try and like conserve your strength and give yourself a bonus of +1 to your fortitude save.
Yeah, I could do that. Sounds
Okay.
good.
Okay. And so Werbin is leading the way. All right, then let's do this. Go ahead and move yourselves down to the Dwarf Bridge, and let's see what happens. 1,
Nice.
2, 3.
6.
Okay, so that is not an encounter, but it is within spitting
Signs of an occasion.
distance of
signs
1.
of an encounter.
So let's see here.
Giant gorilla fists again.
I think, Werbin, you're the one who's keeping watch out here. Would you give me a survival check? I just want to know how much you know about this.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, nice.
19, okay. So what you're able to, what you can see, Werbin, is at one point there are some tracks that cross the road. And it seems like it is a pack of, about 8 wolves. These are big gray wolves, like big, fearsome things. It is unclear, or at least you're not able to judge whether these things are following you, because you know that is their standard sort of approach. Is to stalk prey. So you have this moment shortly after the Dwarf Bridge where you stop, and Werbin's kneels down, looks at the tracks, and is kind of looking out back and forth across the rolling hill or rolling plains, snow-covered plains. You can't see any of them, but they've been here recently.
We may be being hunted, gentlemen. Best to keep your wits about you.
Does
Not
that
surprised.
change your tactics at all, guys?
Not for me. I'm even doubly looking out.
Okay. Move yourself.
Zuko,
Okay.
Zuko, he doesn't have. He just burns stuff. I mean, that's my only tactic. I mean, Come on.
Okay. And Angus, what are you thinking here?
I think gonna stay with it. Keep with the plan.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourself down into the Moorwash Woods.
Oh.
All right. So,
Damn it.
let's grab our heroes here. This is terrific music.
Yeah.
I've tuned it out now. I just
Creeping you out?
what is it? The creep saturated now.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here.
Hey, Memphis can fly, can't they?
Oh, and you guys are on horses except for Angus. So let me move you guys over here. And let me give you your... I actually, again, more Gabriel Pickard awesome stuff. I snagged a bunch of sets this week just to supplement our things we've got access to. And I got this one called Roadside Ambush, which has a bunch of cool shit like horses.
Oh, great. That's cool.
But take a look at how cool these horses look, though.
Oh, geez.
What a horse. Good. Yeah, there we go. Oh, they look so real, they blend right in with the surround. Hold on, let me...
Yeah.
Here, how about this? This will be easier to see, I think.
Oh, that's cool. Wow.
Horse is tiny.
Very well about that.
Okay, there's two. Is that two? That's three. That's three. Hold on. Whoa, I'm stretching them out. Plastic horse. The horse is also known as Eel O'Brien. Thought you'd appreciate that, George.
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
Okay, so there's the horse for you, Bargle. To the back. Pony for you there, Zuko. Whoa, Jesus.
There's two Zukos. Who cast mirror image?
Fuck it, you know what? Turned out to be a lot less cool than I thought. This is so... It's great that it looks so realistic, but man, it looks so realistic.
While you're doing that, I am thoroughly confused by how staves work. I understand that I can put additional charges into my staff by spending spell slots.
Yeah.
However, it says additional, so does it get a certain number of charges per day?
I think it's number equal to the maximum level of spell you can cast.
So, for you.
So if you can cast
So
second
that-
level spells, you get 2 charges in it automatically, and then you can juice it up with more.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just FYI, I'm just gonna do that, so it'll just be
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah, you can use the cantrips from it without expending charges, but you have to spend one charge per spell level. So you can cast 2 first levels, 1 second level. No, but it's only got first level in there anyway. So.
Well, and Jonathan, if you know where this rule is that I can't find about how many charges it gets.
Yeah, it's in the magic items under staff.
Yeah, I'm looking at page 592, which is staves, but I don't know why I can't see it.
Okay.
I've read it over a few times.
Yeah, look on preparing a staff.
Yeah, I have that. Oh, I see. Oh, you mean you have to read it?
What's this read nonsense we're talking about?
All right.
Those are the
Play
pictures.
role-playing games with
That's
reading.
where I went wrong. I just look at it and somehow by osmosis.
So yeah, you get it.
Okay.
You go to the highest spell you can cast. You don't need to spend
Yeah.
charges to add.
Yeah, I mean, they just put it in this weird code.
Yeah.
Like these little squiggly things all lined up together.
Oh my god.
So, yeah.
It's late.
So it looks like
long
you can
week.
give the staff an extra 2 charges if you put a second level spell into it, so you can have 4 charges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
Which
works
I-
differently
I'm-
for. Yeah.
I saw that, and I in this case I'm going to choose not to do that because I really love mirror image.
Yeah, that's
So
really
much.
good.
Yeah. And it's bad for me, but it works different for spontaneous casters, which it doesn't really get good until I get 3rd level spells. So,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and so with the thing with you may be doing this already, Zuko, but remember that you can't heighten spells. You have to learn the heightened versions of the spells.
No, but I get a specialized spell for each of my spell levels.
Yeah.
So I think I learned heal as a 2nd level spell. I can undercast it, and I learned burning hands as a 1st, so I can uppercast it. So.
I don't think that works that way because I was reading the sorcerer again. If you want to heighten or lower a spell, you got to learn it at that level.
There's a specialized spell ability that lets you pick 1 per level. You get to do that with automatically.
So that's something special for your class that you pick.
Yeah, it's a class specific.
Okay.
So if you go to, it's called signature spells. It's a 3rd level ability.
Okay, so it's a feat you took.
No, it's just a class ability.
Oh, it's a class ability. Okay, hold on here.
Yeah, I was looking at it like, what? That sucks with sorcerers. Oh, wait, sorcerers get it. That's why I got the special asterisk and upper pointy arrow thing on my character sheet. Let me know which one.
Okay, got it. Yeah. No, that's cool. I missed that.
And I have in the spell description if it's a bloodline or a.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then, what you guys hear is making your way along. You're riding along, and you are into the actual woods now. As you're riding along, keeping an eye carefully out, why doesn't everyone give me a perception check, please? Not 20 on Zuko. Holy smokes.
Yeah, nice.
Zuko doesn't want to die again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Werbs got 20. Okay, so Bargle, Zuko, and Werbin, all of you hear this rustling. You're riding along and you hear this rustling in the bushes. Let me swap out music here. Is this the one I want here? Let's see. Because it ain't Nightbreak anymore.
Mm-hmm.
This is not better.
That's true.
I thought the tension was going to loosen up inside you, but it's not.
No, it's worse.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
what you guys hear off to your left, there's thick, overgrown bushes in the sides here. And you hear something rustling around. And that's when you hear a sound unlike any I think any of you have heard before, except for you, Werbin. You've heard this sound before. It is the cry of an animal you are familiar with.
No.
You hear... And what comes racing out of the bushes, charging towards you in full attack. This monstrosity.
Oh.
And
No.
Run for it!
okay, boom, that's where it is, guys. Everyone click on your token.
It's too close to Zuko for my comfort.
Yeah.
Oh no, Angus! Angus! Okay, and I rolled a cheapers.
No.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna
got a
place.
critical success.
I'm gonna place him a little further back because I didn't realize he was so close to the road. But let's see, what's his move? 5. Yeah, so he'll. I'm gonna give him one more. Well, that's where I set him. Oh boy. Okay.
Zuko got a critical success. Could he have saw this coming?
You won't be flat-footed the first round.
That's
so there's
acceptable.
that. Oh, and you're on the bottom too.
And Kev, I didn't mention this, but
Yep.
and so you can say that I didn't do this, but I since Bargle's being constantly hunted now, he's been casting mage armor. It lasts 24 hours, so it's not
That's
like
fine. Yep,
now it's only 8 hours.
That
Okay,
makes sense. I think you said that last session as well too.
I did, so I just want to make sure.
All right.
Okay, cool.
So, oh gosh.
Remember these characters we had?
So, here's what I need you guys to do:
I'm
is
voting for what?
this thing screeches out. I need each of you guys to kindly give me a will save.
Zuko's not afraid of you.
Nice.
Go.
Zuko
Okay.
feels like he's going to get hurt.
Angus here.
Uh-oh, Angus.
Doing great.
Not a crit failure. Werbin, nice. Okay.
Werbin.
So
Holy cow.
Werbin
Yeah.
and
Impressive.
Bargle, you are frightened 1, which
Okay.
means it's basically -1 to everything you're doing. And Angus, you are frightened 2. And then at the end of your turn, it'll go down by 1.
Did Zuko like not get affected at all because of that?
Zuko didn't get it. He got a crit success, not affected at all. Okay. Ooh.
Did he use his action?
Let's check for the. No, it's still. That is only. It's got this. Yeah, it can still act. That's part of its turn. And it's. Yeah, I got this amazing thing called a screeching advance. It can make 2. What we just shrunk. But you guys have horses. Let me check and see what the horses are going to get. So riding pony. Zuko, give me a d20 roll.
Zuko is fine if his horse runs away with him.
No, but it may make a nice. So your horse succeeds. What it means is you don't have to make a nature check to like avoid getting bucked off.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you don't want that. Bargle, give me a d20 roll plus 5.
Okay.
And yeah, you're the only other one on a horse. Nice. Okay,
nice.
so neither of them. They're frightened 1, but they aren't. They're not bolting, so that's great. All right, so then this thing comes charging in, and oh boy, that horse is what drew them.
Leave my pony alone.
So let's see, your pony's got an AC of 14. It's gonna jab its beak in and try and get at it. 19 is a hit, but not a crit. There's a real good chance of there being a crit. Your pony takes 11 points of damage. Your pony has 16 hit points, though, so... And that is it for this thing. Bargle, what are you doing?
I am casting shield.
Okay.
With the first action, hexagons. And then I am going to hurl a ball of flame at this thing on my first turn. And just out of curiosity for later, how is it one action to control my horse, or how does that work?
If you're going to take an action with a horse, it's a...
Like, would it be one action to have the horse move? Like, do I
yes, yeah, you make a nature check.
Okay.
If you have the ride feat, you don't need to make the check, but it's going to be a...
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good to know. So here we go. Produce something.
Yeah, hold on.
Not terrible.
Light it up.
Nice! Yeah, boom. That is a hit.
Awesome.
Amazing. Okay.
Well, yeah. All right.
Okay. And...
That's it for him. But his turn ends, and now my frighten goes away. Is that right?
yes, now
And
your frightened
frightened
goes
one?
away. Zuko, what are you doing? This thing is eating your pony.
Zuko casts shield, and then he urges the pony to run away.
Okay.
My pony.
Nature check.
Oh no!
The hero point. I don't want my horse
Okay.
to die.
Nice.
Here we go.
I like charcoal. Why do you do this to me, roll 20?
Oh man.
Okay, so it. You still have one more action though.
So we didn't get away.
You did not get away. The horse did not listen to you at all.
Zuko said, "Screw it, eat fire, you stupid thing." Elemental toss in its face.
Nice. That is a hit. Whoa! Big damage. Holy shit.
Wow. Wow.
That is max damage on that one. So
Okay.
I get
Boom.
plus 2 for the spell level and 2 for the bloodline ability. So.
It's awesome.
It is what? Sorry.
Oh, I get an extra plus 4 to damage. I rolled 16 plus 4. So
okay.
So.
All right. Then Werby Werb, what are you doing?
All right. Okay.
Zuko's gonna die.
What?
Kill it. Kill it with lightning.
Start lightning that bugger. Well, but you're. Let's see here. Who wants to be large?
Angus.
Can you shrink the owlbear?
I wish. Did you reverse? I mean, I think. Can I? I can't inverse the spell.
Nope.
Where'd my horse go?
What's that?
My horse disappeared.
Yeah.
Your Warden's name tag.
Oh.
How much I can do about the horse? I'm going to enlarge. Let's see. Zuko's pretty small. That's not really going to do much for you.
No, I'm not a comp. That works on melee people.
You could enlarge me, certainly. As far
Yeah.
as of the 4 of us, I think I'm probably the best suited for it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Do it.
Nookshuk.
Doctor.
Angus is. I think that's all your actions. I think enlarge is a 2 action
Yeah.
thing, and then. Let's see. And then it is Angus's turn. What are you doing, Angus?
Alright, gonna do magic weapon
got
on my
+2.
sword
Oh, nice.
as I draw the sword, and that's all my actions.
Okay. So you draw your sword.
No.
Oh yeah. Okay. This thing's turn. All right. First, it's gonna beak this horse.
I hit it in the face with fire. I want its attention. Hit me.
It's horse flesh is extremely tasty for owl bears.
I hate this thing. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna roast it alive.
Your horse takes another 7 points of damage. It is dying. But it's dead, actually, because it's not a PC. So you give me a reflex save, please. As you tumble to the ground.
Okay.
You are going to take...
Nothing, because I'm unbreakable. This pulling damage did not hurt me.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. There you go. Wait, hold on. No falling damage? Or only...
Well, the first 10 feet, I take half falling damage, and I think that's unbreakable, right?
What's this bullshit? This just changed from no damage to some to half.
I get hit
So-
I trust that you don't take damage from that fall, though. But let's make sure we know what our abilities do.
Okay, so
All right.
unbreaking means when you fall, reduce the damage you take as though you had fallen half the distance.
Okay.
That's-
Half damage.
that's-
Okay, so you're gonna take none. No, you would not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Even with
what I meant.
Yeah, I rolled terrible damage for this. Okay. Now,
Stupid owlbear.
I'm gonna make a will save for it to see if it keeps. No, it's not stupid. It knows when it needs to eat. It's gonna charge. Oh boy.
Gonna eat the other horse? Uh-oh.
So here's what you're prone then, Zuko. If you failed your reflex save. So
Yeah.
prone. I think it's gonna swing at you with its talon.
I hide behind the horse.
28.
That's a critical hit. Stop critting me.
Oh man.
Sorry. right.
My shield goes whoosh.
You got your shield up, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay,
last
so
turn.
this is piercing damage. So hobbled. Until healed, the target is clumsy and takes -10 status penalty to all speeds. So it slashes at your legs, I think, and you take 30 points of damage.
Are you doubling it and giving the status? Or?
Yep. So 30 points of damage. Your shield reduces it by 10, though, right?
Yeah, I'm just...
So 25 damage. All right, and...
Zuko's considering going away and not coming back.
It has one more attack here.
No, it doesn't. This is its third attack. It can't hit anything.
Yeah, guys, maybe we should invest in like a training gym or something so that we can get our guys a couple levels before they go out.
Okay, so that misses. Bargle, your turn. What are you doing?
Okay, Bargle's not a stupid guy, so first he moves here, and then.
Oh wait, did you jump off your horse, or are you trying to control your horse?
I jump off my. Well, I guess it could. Do I have how much? Well, depends on how much expenditure of movement it requires to get off my horse.
Like I think it's a move action to dismount, unless they give me an athletics check.
Then let me just check my nature. Athletics is like auto failure.
It does kind of a fitting of you falling off the horse. Oh shit!
Exactly, and then I break my leg somehow.
What's your nature check though?
That's what I'm looking up. My nature is oh my god, even worse. All right, so I'm gonna stay on my horse.
Okay.
As I was saying, and is it only a critical failure that would cause me to fall off the horse? Like if I fail the nature check but not critically,
yeah, then you would.
But
yeah.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't a crit failure. Like Zuko didn't. It's because Zuko didn't fall off the horse because he critically failed. He fell off the horse because it got killed.
Yeah. Okay. And how difficult do I think it is to?
It's low. It's like its will save to control it. So a 10 plus is will save. So it's like I think a 12.
Okay. I'm gonna try to use nature to get this thing to go where I want it to, and we will see what happens.
Okay, here we go. Nice.
Yay!
Yep.
Okay. So I get the horse. Can I move my horse?
I don't think so.
Control over it? No, I do. Okay. So the horse is with me, and so then I poke my head out. Ball of fire appears in my hand, and I hurl it at the owlbear.
Okay. Go ahead.
Now I gotta switch to spells. Spells and produce flame.
Whoa!
27.
Nice.
First ahead.
All right.
9 fire.
Incredible. Zuko, what are you doing?
Zuko doesn't know what he can do because if he tries to move, this thing will eat him.
Oh, I missed with the second attack. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Well, no. Remember that. It's things that are fighter-like are the things that have reactions.
This thing seemed pretty fighter-like. It devoured my horse in 2 turns, and then hit me for 20 damage.
Okay.
That Zuko doesn't know. Screw it. Eat highest spell in your face. Burning hand.
Okay. Nice. All right.
Fail your reflex save and burn in fire.
19. It does make it save.
Damn it.
However, okay, so is that you still have one more action? And it did not trigger a reaction.
Right. So now you know.
Yeah, but if I stand up, I can't move away. I can't move if I'm prone.
But at least he wouldn't be flat-footed.
Yeah.
It's still gonna hit me and then kill me. I'll stand up.
Okay.
It
10%.
might have bigger problems to worry about in just a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bigger, get it?
Yeah.
That's a Super Friends joke. Super Friends.
I was down on the owlbear. I don't know that you moved a giant proportion.
He has bigger problems to worry about. Okay, Werbin, what are you doing?
All right. Werbin is going to. Yeah. Time to get funky. Let's. Let's always. The guy's almost dead. Let's blast him with Temper Surge.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
that 20 damage isn't even max. The colors are screwed up.
We're one of the dice max?
2 of them are.
Yeah, that's why it always triggers that way.
Okay.
Okay. Temper Surge. Oh, wow. Okay, and its save actually fails.
Yay.
Nice.
Steve,
Yeah.
what does it look like as this thing dies? It's been incredibly softened up by that burning hands.
And
Absolutely.
elemental toss.
And the elemental toss. Yeah, right. So it's been... And if it wasn't so hungry, boom.
It flies out of the air around me, into my hands, and then out to my fingertips, and it goes into the wild bear, and it kind of it soaks it up, and it kind of wriggles around a little bit, and then boom, its guts explode all over Zuko.
All over Zuko. So there's warm, sticky owlbear guts that come
just made
spraying.
Just made Zuko think he killed it.
Nice, yeah. All right. So,
Why is Zuko always getting attacked?
jeez. Oh,
So just
man.
out of curiosity, the first time that you got the party fought an owlbear, it nearly wiped the decks with everybody.
Yeah.
And it was everybody first level in that?
They were third level, but it was only 2. It was a druid and, Sir Yvain.
Way back when.
I felt like my life was in danger, seriously.
Oh,
Me
yeah.
too.
And
Well,
like,
it was.
it's to
I
give you
almost
guys a
took
sense of
30
this.
damage.
This is a level 4 adversary, when you fight in melee with it, it's a real good chance because you guys aren't melee fighters. It's a good chance it's going to get a crit on it, and it's just going to be crazy damage. Okay, so that is down. Good God! And this happens in the span of about 12 seconds.
Zuko
Yeah.
heals himself for 13 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
So Angus, what does your sword look like when you've infused it with magical power?
Oh,
Well,
there's
it's
a
got
giant.
that bright blue glow, and the whole, the background music in the film version sort of changes a bit, and we get the infusion of bagpipes that we always get when Angus's magic is going. And he sees that it's down, so he is going to seek around and make sure that it doesn't have any buddies
Nice.
in the area.
Give me a perception check. Owlbears are known to travel in packs, especially with sadistic DMs.
No.
So Angus is cautiously looking side to side, but it appears that this thing is alone. Time passes, and then so going back to our map here. You guys.
How far into the journey was that approximately? Halfway?
This is
Half-
going to be later in the day because it's So basically, it's late afternoon as you guys come strolling into Bog Town. So go ahead and move yourselves into Bog Town. Let me give you a quick description of Bog Town, and then we'll award some XP and call it a session.
390.
Let's see here. So, Bog Town is located at the eastern edge of the Barrowmaze by the base of the Moon Peak. So you can see those mountains towering in the background. Werbin, it's your home, you can see in the background.
Home sweet home.
Bog Town was first populated by men for the purpose of logging. And let me get this chase music off and put the creepy stuff back on.
No.
There we go. We'll put it here. We'll put it back to the existential dread.
Hello, familiar knot in my chest.
All right, and Bog Town was first populated by men for the purpose of logging and as a location to facilitate trade between Ironguard Mott and the dwarves of Moon Peaks. The local villagers of Bog Town, mockingly called Boggers in Ironguard Mott and Helix, also have contact with a handful of elves that still live in the Weirdwood. And the Weirdwood elves are actually different from the Thorns Wild elves. The village has a seedy reputation. It's a haven for the lowborn and outcasts of civilized society. And although Bog Town is comparable to Helix in many respects, the village is smaller and possesses fewer amenities. It seems as though most structures are in disrepair, and almost everything in the village is covered in moss because of the constant dampness. The local equivalent of the Brazen Strumpet is a place called the Toasty Troll. I'll load the image between now and the next session, my guys, but that's what coming into Bog Town looks like. As you guys walk into there, down one horse, up some XP, we will call it a session and find out what you find in Bog Town next session. So, boy, oh boy. Tonight, let's see here. So, those of you who are not first level, you will be gaining 160 XP, 160. Those of you who are first level will gain 320. And Angus, unfortunately, as a new character, you do have to start at the ground floor, but you're getting double XP now.
That's okay. Double XP is nice.
Double XP.
Yeah, that one's way there.
Okay. And that's when we settle into Bog Town. And I think what we'll do is we will remain with these. The next session is on Wednesday, and depending on who can make it, I think we'll stick with these characters again to give them a little more opportunity to get ahead. Zuko, I think you're pretty close to hitting a level, aren't you?
Yes, I only need 230.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So if you have an eventful. Breaking that down, guys, the first encounter gave you 80 XP, second one gave you 60. I gave
80
you
doesn't seem adequate. So
What's that?
80 doesn't seem adequate for that.
Well, it was a tough encounter. Like more easy or less difficult encounters, they're only worth like 40 XP.
Okay.
Yeah. So like by comparison, it's quite a bit. It seems like at only 1,000 XP per level, like you could blow through them so quickly, but you really don't gain a huge amount of XP from even the most challenging encounters. Are only going to give you 160 XP.
Well, you know what they say. You don't learn anything from succeeding.
Exactly. No, and it's I like it because I mean I do like spending time at each level as well too.
Agreed. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So and for those who are lower level as well too, I'm basically going to use the same rules I use for the henchmen for increased XP. If characters have that same gap between Sir Yvain as well too. So I know a lot of characters who have been playing alongside with Sir Yvain are at 4th level now, but if you got characters who are at 3rd level who are going to be playing with him as a 5th level character, the 3rd level characters will get double XP.
Okay.
So I'm going to try because like I want all I'd prefer that you guys all be as close as you can to the same tier. And I might accelerate when, if say one of the 1st level characters is adventuring with a 5th level character, I'll probably accelerate the XP even more.
Yeah. I mean, that's one thing I miss about the old XP system.
Yeah.
It automatically did that, basically.
Yeah, and I'm not sure. I'm sure that the Game Mastery Guide will have rules for modeling that.
Yeah.
Or suggestions for how to model that. But from now, that's how I'm going to do it. I
like it. I think it's great.
Yeah, I mean, because I think it's I think it's important for this particular setting to have the low level play be that scary and whatnot, because that's
it is very scary. It's still scary.
Oh yeah. Like that's the thing I love about this game. Like for your group, remember that encounter, it's adversaries who are kind of optimized against you guys, and none of you had tanks. There's no tank in there to help suck up hits. There's no dedicated healer. to just spam heals. So you guys were sort of, you know, and it was definitely a disadvantageous thing. I didn't realize how fucked you were, Angus, by putting you prone at the start of that encounter too.
Yep.
It's a good blaster and a good healer, but he has to pick one or the other at one time. So.
Yeah, exactly. So
I heard
cool.
things better.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got ourselves. We got now our characters. We got some people in Bog Town, some people in Helix. I'm sure that the what do you call it? The Shadow Hands will be very happy to see Bargle again. And what we'll have to talk about on, I mean, we can do this in Discord before Wednesday session, is what steps is Bargle taking to try and like conceal his identity, knowing how small Bog Town is, knowing that it is the seat of Shadowhand's power.
Oh yeah, no, I've been thinking about this. I wasn't going to interrupt you when you were giving the
And
intro
I
to
call
Bargle.
himself Bingo.
Bingle, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I like it. I like the way you think, Angus.
So Flame's back again. Flame's stuck with us the whole time. Flames, thanks so much for joining us, and everyone else who joined us live as well too. Thank you so much for joining us for this very eventful evening. Another new hero has joined our ranks, and we now have 2 owlbears dead. I simply cannot have nice things in this game.
I'm glad it's dead. I was going to kick its corpse if it didn't explode.
Oh man, I'm so glad I missed on that last.
Nearly TPK'd us in that first fight.
Yeah, it's the what do you call it? The owlbear has this thing too, just like in PF1, where if it hits with both talons, it can automatically do a grab, and it's brutal.
Well, and that was part of the problem. That first fight was just the way that the rolls turned out. Sergey Vane was supposed to be tanking, and then got down and lost his sword, and all of
When you said, Warbin, you've seen this before, my stomach sank. It's like, I watched that episode.
Yeah. I love the screeching thing. It's a pretty cool thematic, power. But yeah. Anyway, when it was the just so you know what the sort of behavior, the thing behind the screen, it was an animal. So at quarter health, it would have run. But you guys just
boom
right at the end there. So that was.
Nice. That.
Okay, so for those listening at home, again, thank you so much for joining us if you're watching us live, if you're watching us at another time. As always, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section below, and we will endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. You can also find me on Twitter at Dungeon Musings, and you can reach me by email. My email address is dungeonmusings@gmail.com, but the best way to reach me nowadays is on the Dungeon Musings Discord server, which you can find a link to in the description of the video. We chat about this campaign on the dedicated channel, as well as a bunch of other things on other channels. We also have a Looking for Group channel that has, if you're looking to play in a game as well, you can find that there. In addition, the monthly open table sessions that I've been running, those are how you're going to find out about them, what games I'm going to run for the month, and how to join them. So if you're interested in joining us at the table for one of our monthly open table sessions, please join or click through the link, join us on the Discord server, and you can join us. In addition, you may notice that there is a link in the description of this video to something called Heroes Save Villages. That is the charity fundraising campaign that we run on the channel. We do not monetize the channel in any other way. We don't run ads. We don't run Patreon. If you are inclined to toss any gold pieces in the direction of the channel, I'd encourage you to click through and learn all about the Heroes Save Villages campaign, which benefits the SOS Children's Villages International Charity. You can learn all about that on through the link. But the SOS Children's Villages International Charity is a terrific organization that is active in over 130 countries, whose activities benefit over 80,000 orphan and abandoned children. So it's a really terrific organization, and all money donated goes directly to them. We have some interesting rewards available as well, and we're only 4 months off from the charity sessions resetting as well too. So we are getting near to the end of the year, and then at the start in January, we will again have charity sessions available where I will run a game that you love for yourself, your friends, or yourself and some of my friends for a 4-hour session. So while that won't be renewing until January, that will be resetting then. So until then, we do have the other rewards available, so be sure to check those out. I don't want anyone to feel obligated, of course, but if you are inclined to throw any money in the direction of the channel, every little bit helps the people at SOS Children's Villages International do the very good work that they do for the kids. Last but not least, after that lengthy outro especially, I want to thank my players. So Steve and Arlen and George and John, thank you so much for joining me tonight, guys. I know it was a shit-kicking of a couple of encounters, but you guys triumphed, as I knew you would. Thank you so much for playing tonight.
That's fun. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you for running.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
always fun to dodge death and live.
Absolutely. That's where you know you had a real session. So then, until next time, folks, we will be back on Wednesday with our next Barrowmaze session. So until then, again, thank you so much for watching, and happy gaming.